And in case you missed it yesterday, as we embrace the arrival of the fall ratings period, here it is.
Still there?
I'm here. We're listening.
All right.
Phone sounds great.
All right. As we begin the fall ratings period today, it's my official speech.
Okay.
We also welcome fall. Yes. Welcome fall. Welcome, welcome. Stick it in my butt right here. We celebrate autumn and the changes that approach. A change in colors. Ouch! Sorry.
I know, he wiggles them.
A cooler change. A time to move closer together. A time when nature displays her majestic beauty. I got it. I can hold it like that. Oh, welcome fall, welcome, welcome. I launched these rockets from my anus as a symbol of a new season together. A time to warm ourselves. A time to dream. To embrace all the blessings that are important. A time to harvest our blessings. Okay. I launched these rockets from my anus to remind us. Go ahead and light the rockets, Eddie. From my anus to remind us of all the freedoms that we hold dear. Our rights, our privacy, our privileges, our freedoms. Freedoms of which we take as my ass is on fire! Stay on me! Stay on me! Frank!
Yes, welcome fall. Welcome, welcome. He got a little burn over it.
It sounds painful.
We did 2 rockets at once.
Did you really?
Yeah, do we still... but he had a pie pan.
Yeah, the cleaning crew took out the... we used a turkey roaster pan. But the flames... Eddie had to poke a hole in the roaster pan.
Right.
So it could go through the pan into my
Yes.
launch board.
Yes.
It shot through the... some of the flames came through the hole.
Are you okay?
It's pretty red right here at the top of my launch pad. But it's all right.
But you're doing okay.
Yeah.
That's really dangerous.
I didn't think it was going to be. I mean, my God, you got a turkey roaster the size of an 18-pound turkey protecting your butt. Even that had pit marks in it.
Really?
After both rockets. Well, the rockets were, the sticks were 2.5 feet long. The actual rocket itself was about 6 inches. We're huge.
You're out of your mind.
And, of course, dumbass here, JD. We got him in the studio yesterday. The chief, the fire department of the city of Dallas.
Right.
Not the battalion chief. The chief. JD holds him up and goes, these are illegal.
Way to go, JD.
Well, God forbid they glance in our office.
Well, nobody tells you. They don't have to go in the office and see the stack of fireworks and the can of gas.
They love you. They love you.
I'm really surprised we haven't been busted.
They love you. The chief himself listens. Who's going to bust you?
I'm just surprised it hasn't happened.
Yeah.
We've got everything sitting there next to a leaky space heater.
Well, yeah, possession of fireworks in the city limits is Class C misdemeanor. I mean, it's absolutely against the law.
Especially as much as we've got.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Allegedly.
talk about it. Allegedly.
Maybe we'll stop talking about it. You showed it to him yesterday.
It's true.
What was the Amber Alert thing that just went off?
It just says an Amber Alert. Details will be on the text dot signs around Dallas-Fort Worth. It didn't give all the details.
All right. Do we get a print out of that?
We normally do.
Where does it go?
That I do not know.
Engineering. How about we have a meeting one day and find out exactly what the F goes on around here?
All right.
Yes.
No, just the fact where I go, where does it print out? He goes, I don't know.
Amber Alerts are transmitted as civil emergencies. You must log any received ones. You must transmit weekly. Yes. Okay, that's all. What
are you reading?
We must retransmit immediately all. We must retransmit that.
Yeah. How do you do that?
I don't know. What are you looking at me for?
I don't know. I just jumped in for not knowing what the hell's going on. Are we supposed to broadcast something here?
Yeah, I'll go check engineering, see if
Yeah, go print it. We'll get right on it.
We are so screwed if anything really ever happens.
Well, we need to get that Amber Alert out.
Yes.
Let me push buttons here for a second, see can I figure it out.
Let's see. EAS. Comes up there.
main message, message waiting, review message.
Is that your answer machine?
I'm looking at the Amber thing.
Oh.
How to send it.
Oh, okay.
It comes with recorded audio from the station that originates it. When we first started doing this, I worked at the station that originated it and forgot to turn it off at the end. So it's going over every station in the city. I put the KSCS jingles on.
You understand what he said?
Accidentally.
Yes, you attached the station-specific jingle to
like KSCS is the main alert station for North Central Texas.
Right.
All right. As KSCS, since they're the primary notifier, they send out a little short message with whatever needs to be broadcast.
Right.
Okay. At the very end of that, the operator is supposed to shut it off so the other stations don't keep getting stuff from KSCS.
Right.
Jingle Man here decides, stations like KRLD and WBAP or whatever, they get a KSCS jingle with their EAS alert.
You know who was most twisted? 105.3 because it went over Young Country. They were angry. Like I did it on purpose.
Very slick marketing, JD.
Yeah. You should have shut it off. Paid attention. All right.
You should have thanked me.
But
They canceled it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I don't have a message waiting. Good. Well, I'm glad that they... You're doing a fine job here. Everyone should be very proud.
Russ?
Yeah, Tobias.
All right. This whole thing with Trey, I think, is a bit, just like with Dan moving in with you. That time he supposedly ticked off Laura.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all a bit.
Well, it's not.
Oh, yeah? But
It's not.
How do you tell the difference?
It's not.
Out?
Hey, just shut your ass, sit around and wait. If he comes back, then maybe it was a bit. If he doesn't, then it wasn't.
Think he's sleeping on your couch?
Well, you can think all you want. I've already told you. We addressed this yesterday. It's not a bit.
Can't be trusted, right?
I don't give a flying F if you can trust me or not. Go find a show you can trust. Go find somebody that wants you. Nobody wants you here. Nobody likes you.
Make me.
All right, you come up, I'll make you.
Make me.
I'll make you.
You ain't gonna make me.
You monkey puss? Yeah, what do you say to that? You don't have nothing for monkey puss. Monkey puss?
Whisker?
What?
Belt whisker?
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
I said hang on a second. Fine. Insults. Bubonic slang. You hold on.
Flippy nugget?
Ah, shut up. Wait. Let's see, that's masturbation. 1 moment. You monkey ate vomit?
Necktie gorilla knuckle?
You cup of sun-ripened dog snot?
White person?
Mule nuts?
What?
You heard me.
Flip scrotum lick. I ain't gonna have to put up with that.
You recycled moose hair. I have to go. You think real talk shows listen to us and just shake their heads?
Yeah, I know they do.
Have to.
I know they do. He's arguing with a listener like a 2-year-old.
It's not even a real argument. It's just name calling.
I mean those ratings again. You can't be reading that right.
Yeah, maybe we're reading the ratings upside down. We're really at the bottom every month. That I would believe. Thank you. All right. Let's see. What do we want to do first? God, it's been a good week. I'm excited. Fall is here. Mm-hmm. State Fair is coming. My birthday's around the corner. Mm-hmm. I look better in the mirror now.
Good.
Something happened over the past 2 or 3 days.
What he said would happen. And it's going to be dramatic over the next 2 weeks because they're going to specifically change your diet even more so.
No, the hell they're not.
Well, they say.
Well, he can say a lot of stuff. Just because he looks like a mule doesn't mean that I'm going to take everything for granted that comes out of his
mouth.
Snout. You don't think he looks like Francis the Talking Mule?
No, not at all.
Larry North?
Larry North's a great guy.
He's a great what?
Guy.
That's not what you started to say.
Yeah. Do you think he was black?
No. I didn't say anything.
I never knew guy started with N.
Didn't he say it?
He did.
Great, nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people talk like that. He's a great,
That's
nice
why I didn't
guy.
say it, because the nice didn't work there.
Wow.
It's just always on your mind, isn't it?
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Trey's gone. That's the other thing.
There it is. You've been really relaxed this week.
Yeah.
It's amazing. His stuff's gone. That's because I came in and I thought, not sure if I'm buying this or not. But
what's not? I don't even think Eddie and who was it that weren't buying it? Eddie and was it O'Malley?
I thought, really, I thought if it was a bid on me, I went, y'all need to tell me.
Why?
Because I don't, it's like, I don't get it. How is this funny? He's packing his stuff.
I got an email from him today.
Oh.
I really think O'Malley's doing a fine job. He should, whatever money I wasn't paid for this week, he should get. I went, I don't believe I asked you. Then I got an email back from him. Oh, so he speaks to me. It's like Chris at Purpose bounce all of those now.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah. So now he's blocked from the server. Any message he sends to me gets bounced back.
You're being such an ass to him.
Why?
He's being nice. He did nothing but try to work on the show.
He didn't follow through on things. An insult to me, and an insult to the listeners. As stupid as they may be. They may not even have known what happened, but that's not the point. It happened. And then he agreed to his punishment, and then he decided he didn't want it. He wanted to negotiate his punishment. We don't do that around here. Your punishment is your punishment. Yeah, Jose?
Buddy.
Yep.
Do you have something against Latino comics?
No.
No?
In fact, I like, who's the guy we had on before? George Lopez?
Lopez, yeah.
Oh, have you?
George and somebody else that looks like him.
Carlos probably still walking around the station. He is hilarious, man. You never thought of asking him on the air?
Who?
Carlos Mencia.
Oh, we've had Carlos on before, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you had him before?
Yeah. A couple of years ago.
I never heard him on your station. I just think he's hilarious. The more airtime he gets, the hell better for us Mexicanos.
Carlos and George Lopez. Those are two of the only comedians that I like.
That's the only two you looked him up.
Yeah, he's awesome. All right, but I was just wondering because I never heard him on your station.
Is he in town?
Something against comics.
Is he in town?
Yeah, he's probably still at your station. He was on the Midset show earlier.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I didn't know he was in town. Was he at the Improv?
Yeah, he's at the Improv all weekend.
Oh, okay.
He's been here for 2 weeks.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
Okay. Thank you for the heads up.
All right.
Wait a minute. Let's start the show out like this, and then we'll start news.
Okay. No.
Well, I fixed my big mistake. His nipples were opaque. A guy who eats his mommy Salisbury steak. He go bye-bye. It makes me feel good. Well, I fixed my big mistake. Now my ass does not ache. No more stupid, moronic, inane, retardo, jackass questions. And no vampire shadows. Here we go. Whiskey washes all my cares away. I wake up and I ain't got trail. I take my mistake. Come on, Eric. Take my mistake. Yeah, I take my mistake. Well, I fixed my mistake. Give Mom some garden snake. I'm so glad that you're gone. You did really a fine job. Now get one from Mommy. Whiskey washes all my cares away. I wake up and I ain't got trail. I take my mistake. Yeah, I take my mistake. I take my mistake. You can see it in my eyes. I take my mistake. Go eat Mama's pie. Take my mistake. Thank you. I really got to learn how to start ending songs. All right. Let's start news and go.
Okay, doke.
A happy, joyous day. All right, 3:32, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Home Depot and by Miller Lite.
The Home Depot is more than a store. It's the beauty of having just about anything installed. Ask about the Home Depot at-home services today. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
And by the Secret Bar and Sports Pub. I'll be out there tonight. I'll be there till midnight. Lower Greenville, no cover. Kitchen's open. And I'll have tickets on Southwest Airlines you can win. That's the Secret Bar and Sports Pub tonight on Greenville. Friday, September September 19th, 2003. Trisha Yearwood turns 39 today. Joan London is 54. Twiggy, Leslie Lawson's her real name, is 54. Randolph Mantooth from Emergency is 58 today. Adam West turns 75, Batman. Sophia Loren is 69. Dr. Joyce Brothers, 75 over the weekend. Ricky Lake is 35. Faith Hill, 36. And on Sunday, Bill Murray turns 53. Stephen King is 56. And Larry Hagman is 72. His liver is 8.
He was in town over the weekend.
Larry Hagman?
Yeah.
I know that. I can't remember what he was doing here, though.
Something with the Liver Foundation. Okay. Liver?
Yeah.
Kidney. Whatever.
Liver.
It's not what he's got.
Oh,
kidney.
So it's probably the Kidney Foundation. Yeah, that's it.
All right, Dallas County juries found Discovery Bus Company negligent in a crash that left 5 people dead last year. Remember this one out in East Texas. The jury awarded Debbie and Dennis Kimmons a little more than $10 million in the death of their 16-year-old daughter, Lindsay. The driver had drugs in his system.
Hold on a second. You'll like these 2 phone calls back to back.
Okay.
Go ahead, Matt.
Russ, man, I call up there and complain about...
Matt, get to the point.
Okay, get to the point. That music sucks, man. It's
all right
for the show.
You got this one?
Got it.
All right.
Sucks.
Go ahead, Jody.
Please. That was the funniest song you've ever freaking did. You've got to do it one more time.
Thank you. I certainly will.
Very nice.
Take your pick.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sheriff's deputies.
That's exactly why I don't listen to anybody about anything, because you get what? I'll kill you all. Go ahead.
Sheriff's detectives say they have concluded that the legendary record producer Phil Spector was responsible for the shooting death of an actress and have submitted their findings to prosecutors. Wow. Yeah. It is not an accident and it is not a suicide, they say. No immediate decision expected on whether criminal charges will be filed.
You got a guy that runs around pointing guns at people all the time just to scare them, and finally somebody gets popped and they have to do an investigation.
In his house, with only the 2 of them at home.
Well, and he posts bond, $1 million bond the next day, and they've yet to file charges, 8 months later? Because I think this happened in January, didn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder why it took so long. It's just funny that, Robert Blake was locked up in a gopher box for almost a year, couldn't get out, and the evidence wasn't that damning. I mean, the smoking gun stuff was bad. But you got Phil Spector and a chick in the house, and only one of them comes out alive. Yeah. And they let him run around loose.
And Phil's going, it was a suicide.
She killed herself. I told her to quit.
And then 8 months later, they go, nuh-uh.
Yeah. We have concluded our investigation. While the Dallas Stars are going through their first week of training camp, holdout goaltender Marty Turco was home in Ontario working out on his own. Turco finally left Canada yesterday, comforted by having signed a $12 million 3-year deal. Turco will get base salaries of $3.5 million, $4 million, then $4.5 million, plus performance bonuses in there. And that's a huge raise from what he made last year, $850,000. The wing of a plane carrying the country band the Dixie Chicks clipped the side of a building after the jet landed at Glasgow Airport.
Were they on it?
This afternoon. They were on the plane.
Oh, yes. Okay, good.
The Texas trio have just arrived from Dublin on a private twin-engine plane.
Anything bad happen?
Went to an engine plane for an evening concert. The girls are absolutely fine. The concert will go on as planned. Firefighters went to the scene as a matter of routine. They got off the plane and walked to the terminal. No problems. They just clipped the hanger. Here's a new sex thing going on, coming from all places. Britain, it's called dogging. It's a combination of voyeurism, exhibitionism, and good old-fashioned swinging, and it all goes on outdoors. Dogging is a broad term used to cover all sexual activities that go on. It can be anything from putting on a show from your car or a gangbang on a picnic table. There are websites dedicated to this, continues by saying the voyeurs are mainly men, and the exhibitionists are mainly couples or women who love the attraction of men and often invite people to join in. One internet dogging group has 22,000 members. Emmys going on Sunday night on Fox. Of course, there'll be a tribute.
What is?
The Emmys go down Sunday night on Fox.
I'm sorry.
John Ritter, there'll be a tribute to him, obviously. And there's the big word that possibly Suzanne Summer and Joyce DeWitt will stop arguing.
I bet they don't.
Stop hating each other.
I love the fact that they hate each other. I love people who hold grudges.
Forever.
Yes. It's just, there's something so endearing about everlasting hate.
Why?
I don't know, but that sure is a lovely quote. Write that down.
Okay.
What are they pissed at each other about? Do you know?
They're both women.
Yeah. Well, Suzanne and John were mad forever, and then John's wife actually walked up at a party and went, "You two need to talk. This is stupid."
I think the whole thing from the True Hollywood Stories and other things that you saw, that Suzanne Summers her head just grew, and her ego grew exponentially and became hard to work with. And I think Ritter and DeWitt liked each other through the whole time.
I see.
And both of them couldn't stand Suzanne Summers because she just turned into a C. And it never really seemed to change.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, it is. But then, Suzanne Summers went on to do She's the Sheriff. So
Yeah, she had that stomach thing with the crunches. Some kind of weight.
I thought you were talking about like IBS, like irritable bowel. I don't know what the hell you were talking about.
Thighmaster.
Yeah, the Thighmaster.
Yeah. That was good, too.
So that's on Sunday. This is the audio. You have it?
Yes, I have it.
The Fighting Temptations opens up in theaters today. Beyonce Knowles was asked in cut number 1 if she enjoyed the presence of the many legendary R&B artists on the set of The Fighting Temptations.
It's wonderful. When we were in the studio, I sat back and I listened to the OJs, especially because they've been around so long and they worked so well together. And I just could imagine us like older and hopefully us working together, Destiny's Child, like the OJs. I respected them so much, and they were so soulful. And it's just something that now you don't hear.
I can stand that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cut number 2 is Cuba Gooding Jr., who's also in this movie, was asked if he's bothered by the perception that he can't choose good movie roles. It's not a perception.
The only identification of my personality should be that he's serious about his work and that he has talent. Now,
why can't he just say yes? I picked some bad movies. I screwed up. I'm trying to pick better ones. Mm-hmm. Everybody goes, through good movies and bad movies. I keep picking them, the ones. He ain't the one that fought the kangaroo, was it?
I don't think so.
I don't recall that one.
He's the one who did that Snow Dog thing for Disney.
Maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Snow Dogs.
He fight one of them?
No, he didn't. We can go on to cut 3 if you want to. He just
I want to hear
rattles.
I want to hear him dance around it some more.
Okay.
Does he make the best judgments 100% of the time? Nobody does. Does he make it 10% of the time? Let's hope so.
And cut number 3 is actually a scene. Apparently, Beyonce Knowles does a lot of singing in this movie. This is the song Fever that she sings for The Fighting Temptations.
Now that you listen to my story, here's the one that I made. Chicks were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they give you fever when you kiss them, and fever if you listen. Fever,
So if you like her music, you'll probably like the movie. But Fighting Temptations open today. And the news and information brought to us by The Secret Bar and Sports Pub. I'll be there tonight, Lower Greenville. I'm J.D. Ryan, live on 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas.
We'll be back with The Russ Martin Show.
Nope, screw her. I'm not calling her.
Why?
Because I'm not.
She sounds like she's gotten over that little thing at the beginning.
Screw her.
No. She seems so sweet.
Let her come on up. I'll smack her in the clam with some wrought iron.
You won't.
Yes, I will.
You won't.
Spray some Pam on it so I don't stick.
You don't know. That could.
Hold on a second. Let me do traffic.
Okay.
Hi, Gail. Hang on. All right, now you're on.
Hi, Russ.
And let's see, music. And what are your sponsors?
Blockbuster and Miller Lite.
Your out cue is by Miller Lite.
Introducing the Blockbuster Game Freedom Pass. Now you can game all you want the way you want for one low monthly fee, just $19.99. Details at participating Blockbuster stores. This hour of the Russ Martin Show is brought to you in part by Miller Lite.
Oh, that was quick.
Told you.
In Arlington on westbound I-20 at Collins, there's a wreck in the right lane. Some road work that they didn't really have scheduled, I guess taking advantage of the good weather. Eastbound North Loop 820 at Haltom Road, but that's got traffic backed up for several miles to Mark IV Parkway. In Dallas, westbound I-30 East R.L. Thornton at Ferguson, a wreck blocking at least a couple of lanes, and traffic's backed up all the way to 635 in Mesquite. Another unscheduled roadwork spot, big headache, westbound 30 from I-35 in the Mixmaster all the way out toward Loop 12 Walton Walker. The left lane's blocked, backed up through the canyon, and centrally shut down. A 75 is shut down in Howe. Northbound 75 at FM 902 Highway 5. In Howe. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Well, it's Friday. Maybe I am as stupid as you think I am. This is brought to you by Walmart also. Suffering from frequent heartburn, memory loss? Ask your Walmart pharmacist about Prilosec OTC. Now available over the counter. Prilosec OTC, 24-hour heartburn relief with just one pill now at Walmart. I'm Gail Lightfoot. I'm Live 105.3 to Talk It Rocks, Texas.
Hey, did you stick anything, did you find any pictures for your website yet?
Yes, I put a whole bunch of them in the mail day before yesterday.
Where'd you send them?
I don't know. I just put them in the mailbox. Send them to Chris. I sent them to VertBiz.
Okay, I'm curious.
Okay.
I didn't know if they were coming here. I needed to send them to Chris. What'd you find?
I found a bunch of old stuff that probably people would much rather see, the stuff that you keep talking about. Not those pictures, because I still don't know where those pictures are.
I think you have them and you just don't want to post them.
So help me God, I wish I knew where they were.
I do too.
Because I have no earthly idea what has become of them.
You never saw them, John?
Never did.
Yeah, they were dandy. Now, how did the whole thing play out? You took the test shots and they just decided, was this going to be a ladies of radio thing or what?
Yeah, it was disc jockeys, and they built a set for me. They said, this is what we want. So, what was his name? He was one of the guys that did Women of Texas and stuff, too. So we built a set that was kind of high-tech for the time and had neon lights and that, the toolbox and the vintage vet. And they said, yes, we do want you in it. But they told me that after I'd already gotten married to Beelzebub, and it was several months later, and they wanted to reshoot so that everybody would have it. David Meese and David Neely were the ones doing it.
I know those names.
And the ones that they wanted them all like outside nature instead of the high tech like they did with mine. And
right.
At that point, I said, well, I'm married now. I probably shouldn't do that. And it was probably a very good idea.
Why?
Well, because I was married to a pretty mean person who had a strong and the weird thing was he's really into porn. He loved porn, which this was not porn.
No.
But he was also very jealous and one of those, just your typical, stereotypical, crazy, abusing type man who thinks that when you go to a gym and work out, you're probably having sex with people behind the barbells or something, so why do anything to exacerbate that? So what was the question?
I don't know. I'm still getting over that you don't pork people at the gym.
Oh, well.
You do.
No, I'm trying. It ain't happening. Randy ain't into it.
It's
neither is Kevin.
iron.
What? How long did you date him before you got married?
8 months.
So you'd already done the test shots while you guys were dating?
Yeah.
And he was okay with that?
That was at the very beginning of when we started dating. Yeah, I'm sure he thought it was really cool.
Now, did you talk to him about it after you got married, or did you just decide you weren't going to do it?
I talked to him about it.
That's when he said no?
Yeah, he kind of said no. I'm the one that really said the final no, because I knew that I didn't want to put up with him accusing me of doing all kinds of stuff that I never did do.
Reminds me of that movie Star 80. When the guy gets her into play.
That's probably exactly what it would have been like. Something like that, and then ends up killing Gail.
Yeah.
Well, see?
Well, seriously, because after they got divorced, this guy kept stalking her, death threat. We've already talked about all this. And that was the one night Tim just couldn't sleep, her current husband.
Right.
So I spent the night on their couch with a gun just so he could sleep, one night.
Yeah.
And didn't I have a dandy time sitting on the couch?
Yeah, I bet.
Waiting for Nutzilla to fly by.
What I always remember, though, is when you guys went out and did some shooting, and you were setting up your own targets, and you were pretending that they were him and my ex-husband, and you put the mustard right where his goodies would be, and you kept shooting him in the mustard.
Yeah. Okay. Nut mustard. That's where that phrase. Yeah.
Mustard.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. 53 for the low tonight, a little cooler, and then warming up tomorrow, sunny and 81. It's 73 now, live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Yeah, I didn't take Randy out to eat last night.
Why?
She just died.
She said yes. She hesitated, which is smart, but she said yes.
It's too difficult.
Why? What's difficult?
Because I brought it up again. I went, we're going to eat or not?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we weren't going. I said, that's on the air. This is now. We're going to eat or not? And she pauses. So I walked off to get some water, and I didn't say anything when I came back.
You want me to ask her?
There's nothing to ask. She don't want it.
I think she does.
What's the matter with her then?
I don't know. She's being smart. She's being cautious.
You remember earlier when I said make me work for it?
Yes.
I don't like that.
No, I don't think so.
I want women to start handing it to me again.
She's not even making it hard. She's just making a decision.
She's making it difficult. Very difficult. So much so I'm losing interest.
Why don't you guys agree to go out after October 4th?
I can't wait that long. What if she meets somebody else?
She won't.
She might.
She won't. Go out with her. Right now you're saying you're not going to go out at all.
She don't want to go out.
I think it's because...
And why she gives me her cell number, I don't know.
There you go.
Well, what does that mean?
Out. She wants to go out.
Well, why didn't she just say yes to last night?
Being coy.
I don't like being coy.
Well, that's what chicks do.
Chicks do that.
You wouldn't want her to come on and go, yeah, let's go.
Why not?
Because you wouldn't like that.
What happened to you asking somebody out and they just go, yeah, I think I'd like that? What's wrong with that?
The only problem with that is right now she's your trainer. And,
so?
And that's just an
I can still beat her up.
No, quit.
I can.
Quit.
I can.
That's I don't doubt you can beat a woman up. Why would you want to?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I want to start with somebody with my new guns.
Your guns.
Crush her with my big, massive guns.
That's what he was doing yesterday. Everybody's going to crush everybody with his big guns.
Oh, is that right?
No. When I finally get out and get ready to dance, I'm telling you, nobody's going to know that I've been working out for 6 weeks. If you knew what I looked like naked before, maybe.
Well, nobody knew before. So you'll look great.
But compared to those guys that do this all the time, I'm going to look...
They work out.
I'm going to look pathetic.
They work out in tan for a living.
I'm still going to look pathetic.
You're not.
Pathetic.
No. They will love you because it's you.
Yeah.
I'll still look pathetic.
Great. No, I doubt it. Very seriously.
I wonder if they got, like, day dancers that they could bring out that night.
No.
You know, like they had topless bars?
Right.
All the skanky chicks dance during the day?
No.
So a bunch of guys come out and dance right before me.
Yeah.
Big fat stretch marks, saggy cans, ass falling out of their shorts. That would make me look a lot better.
See what Tassos is doing that night.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, ask Tassos if he'd dance right before me.
Is this place topless?
No, it's no.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just thinking Tassos.
Oh yeah, he needs to wear something for his teeth. Nah, let him fly.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be past his plateau by then. I asked him the day before yesterday, how's your diet going?
Yeah.
It looks like he's eating a family of Indonesians and the flies that were on their heads. Plateau.
Yes.
You run out of Indonesians? What does he change his diet? Look at O'Malley and the other. What's he changing his diet to?
I don't know.
I know he lost weight because he looked thinner for a while. Did he put it back on?
Yeah, he was doing the Atkins thing for about 3 or 4 weeks.
Well, why did he stop?
He got tired because he kept getting that real meaty nitrogen taste in his mouth.
Yeah, that's what you get from Atkins.
Right.
You're not eating anything but meat.
Well, and he just got tired of doing that, so he's been trying to implement. He's taking your advice more, watching his fat and his portions and everything like that.
Portions of what? Indonesians. So did he put it all back on?
No, he's actually stayed about where he is because, he's got new clothes now that are smaller than what he's been wearing. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. What he needs to do is keep wearing the old clothes.
That's what I told him. I said, don't throw those away.
Because if he buys new clothes right now, they're going to fit tight, and he's not going to think he's making any progress. He needs to wear those other clothes and feel the bagginess, right. And that way he sees the progress every day, or feels the progress.
Right. Plus, I've been telling him he needs to follow more with what you're doing and doing more working out, because he says he walks every once in a while, but he needs more.
Walks to the village.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Why can't she just say yes?
Because she's your trainer.
So?
You're working together. It makes an awkward situation.
I am not paying her.
I know.
This is just kind of a radio thing.
But she's being paid to be here with you. She's not here to the goodness of her heart.
Larry's paying her.
That's exactly.
Okay.
She's being paid.
But I'm not paying her.
I know. But
so technically, I'm not the client.
You are the client. She's still here training you. And I just think she's just being
careful. She also says she doesn't trust me. What am I going to do?
She probably hears this stuff on the air.
And I also told her, she goes, what if we go to dinner and you make something big out of it? I went, well, here's the deal. Whether we go or not, I can say whatever I want.
Yeah.
I can make up that something happened. True. So it's up to you. You want to go and have a nice dinner, have a nice time? Fine. You don't want to? I'm going to make stuff up anyway. God.
Takes all the pressure off.
There you go.
Yeah. So she really, at that point, you have nothing to lose. Either do it or don't. But if I decide I'm going to make something out of it, I'm going to do it anyway. You ain't got to be there.
It's true. So you wonder why she's afraid of you.
I didn't say that until she already said.
Okay. That's why chicks are afraid, and her especially. Because she has a tie to Larry, and if something bad happened,
nothing's going to happen.
You never know.
I'm not going to do anything.
Things happen with you and chicks all the time. All the time.
John.
Wow, please.
Mothra?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Mothra was something that was thrust upon me.
Oh, I didn't ask you to poke her.
What did you want me to do with her?
Well, whatever you like, but I mean, that was your choice.
Well, I'm sorry. Then I misunderstood.
All I'm saying is,
bring a chick over to my house and she gets naked on my couch. I just assumed she wanted to be poked.
But you were the one that chose to poke her. And the point was, JD said that you always have weird stuff happening with you with chicks, and that's an example.
Not all of them have been of the Mothra level.
Yes.
The where she wigs out, pulls a ball. I was thinking about that yesterday because I got mums planted in front of my house. I think that's what she yanked up last year. Jeez. Just pulled them up, throw them.
That's the funniest part.
I'm sorry I missed it. I'm pissed off now. I didn't stay at home and watch her do all this because she had to pull them up and then walk to the neighbor's house and then sling them that way and then walk to the other side and sling the rest of them in the street and then pick up the ADD security yard sign and start beating my door with it.
I know. I'm afraid I'd be scared.
If I was in the house.
If I was in the house. You don't know what else she's going to do.
And then watching her ram the car into the garage.
Unbelievable.
The only upside to all of this is, I think it was like $900 for the garage doors because they had to replace both of them so they'd match. I think that was it. I think that's all the money I spent. I didn't fix the front door. Yeah. You can't really tell after it weathered and the gashes from the gash. Kind of weathered.
Gotcha.
So I spent the rest on a laptop.
Nice.
Very nice.
So, I mean, I do that every time. Date a chick if I get, some toys out of it.
Parting gifts, yeah.
Content and a free laptop.
Yes. So what's going to happen?
I think you guys should agree to go out to dinner after October 4th.
Yeah, that way there's no...
The pressure's off.
Professional relationship.
Whatever.
It's only 2 weeks.
Is that all I got left?
Mm-hmm. 2 weeks tomorrow.
I'm not going to be ready.
Yes, you will. We had Larry on yesterday, Everett.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. He's saying,
I don't know. I don't like what he's talking. He goes, you're going to have to start eating cleaner. What else can I cut out? There's no fat. I mean, literally almost no fat at all. That's by my own choosing, not his.
Right.
Carbs in the morning, carbs at lunch, like a 3 o'clock carb thingy. Mm-hmm. That's not all I'm eating.
Right.
Breakfast is eggs, oatmeal. Lunch is chicken breast, baked potato.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Snack thing at 3 or 4 is oatmeal. Mm-hmm. Then the meal I have right before the workout is chicken breast, baked potato. And then after that is protein, almost no carbs.
Sounds good.
Well, what else am I going to cut out?
He just the last 3 or 4 days, right before you get ready, he's going to just...
What is he going to do?
You out.
Is he going to maybe eat laxatives?
No.
That's what he's going to do.
That's not healthy. His thing's all about health. It's never anything.
What can you do 3 days before I actually go to dance?
I'm not a trainer.
He's going to make me eat laxatives.
He won't do that.
He is.
He'll make you sick. He never wants to make you sick. Like I said, his whole thing is about eating.
What can you do 3 days before to do some tweaking?
They get ready for shows all the time.
You going to make me yak?
No. The guys that get ready for shows. My old trainer at 24 Hour Fitness, she used to do shows, and she told me the regime. And the last 3 or 4 days, she goes,
"You mean the regimen?"
I'm sorry. And
it kind of looks the same though in your head, don't it?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But the last 3 or 4 days before she get ready,
you didn't read the word all at once.
And she ended up winning some national.
Well, what does she do?
I don't know, but she told me that it was very. The last 3 or 4 days are just tough.
I don't want tough. Well, tough is right now because I'm having to run 2 miles in the morning and then work out for an hour or so at night with them. Well, that's 5 days a week.
Larry will come in and tell you.
Well, since nobody will say, I don't think it's good. Because Larry didn't say yesterday, that chick didn't tell you. I'm telling you, it's either I'm going to yak or they're going to make me eat laxatives for 3 days.
No, they're not trying to make you lose weight. They're trying to make you cut.
What is that?
No.
What?
I don't know. I'm not a trainer. Ask, is Kevin coming tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Ask him.
Why the shroud of secrecy over this?
They probably all do something slightly different.
Doesn't it smell funny ever?
Yeah, absolutely.
They probably all do something slightly different, and they're waiting for Larry to come in and look at you.
Why wouldn't the chick at 24 hours today?
She did, but it's been so long, I forgot.
Yeah, you didn't forget.
No,
Can we turn the mics off?
No, I don't. Okay, it's a mixture of laxative and cocaine.
Finally. Well, what's the mix? So I don't get it wrong.
It's 50-50.
Oh.
Yeah.
My a-hole's numb. Oh. You think we need a break? Yeah. In a minute. We're close. This one's for you, Everett.
All right.
Go ahead, Larry.
Everett, I got a question for you.
Okay.
I went to work for a startup on the 2nd of July. They offered me $30,000 a year plus an equity position and insurance and expenses and so on and so forth. And as of the 29th of August, they hadn't paid me. So I pretty much quit work, and I had done a web page for them, and I've shut that off. And I know this isn't your area of expertise, but do I have any recourse at all? Because I really could use the money.
Yeah, you do. If you'll send me an email, info@dallasattorney.com, I'll be glad to refer you to someone that can help you with that.
Great. Thank you very much.
You bet.
I wasn't paying attention. What did he ask?
He basically got hired for a job that he's been working at for a while and didn't get paid.
Okay, what's his recourse?
Well, there are a couple of different things he can do. He may want to go through the Texas Employment Commission or some sort of civil cause of action, but as he so correctly pointed out, that's not an area of law that I really...
Okay. All right, I'll let you listen to these really quick, and then we'll break. I've been getting these over the past 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Hey, haven't heard from you. Call me.
She sounds so sweet.
Mm-hmm. She shouldn't have turned into a C.
She didn't really. She just... And obviously, she's realized the error of her ways.
Now, which one is this?
Monica.
He met her at Three Forks. They went upstairs. They talked. Can you imagine him meeting somebody and going upstairs to talk for an hour, enjoying someone's company that long? A new person.
Russ?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last weekend.
Last Saturday.
No kidding.
Yeah. Then we made plans for Wednesday. She listens to the show on Monday. I get a pissy message that says something about the show, and she was
not very encouraging.
Yeah. I can't make it Wednesday.
Did she not have any familiarity with the show before you guys met?
She knew of me. She didn't really know the show.
I see. Okay.
So she listened Monday, heard something, and kind of called the date off, but then has been calling back to say, hey, I'm more or less, I'm sorry for the short message. Call me.
Typical ambivalence about your participation.
Yep. And if it starts this soon, it's only going to get worse.
What else has she said? Anything?
Same thing over and over. Just makes me rap.
Deleted. It's Monica. Call me. Deleted. Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to do something this week. Deleted.
See?
What?
She wants to go out.
I don't know what she said. I deleted it.
She said, you want to do something this weekend?
I don't know what she said.
I do.
Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to do something this week. Deleted.
See, can help you.
Hey, you. Don't forget to call me. Deleted.
God.
Call her or what?
Call her. You got her number? Guys, call her.
I can. She didn't leave it.
You got it. Didn't you get it on the weekend?
I have it now. Every time she calls, it's on the caller ID.
Oh, perfect.
It's Monica. Still waiting to hear from you. Bye. Deleted.
Buy what? Buy bonds?
No.
Buy stock?
No. Goodbye.
Buy low, sell high?
No.
Look at him.
She's just saying bye.
I love being retarded. I think that was the last one.
I really am at a quandary why you won't call her.
God. She set the stage with this bitchy thing. Couldn't call me and say it in person. Called and said I didn't like the show. Basically what she said is, I don't like the show. We're not going out tomorrow night. That's what she said.
Let's call back and...
But it started too soon. Not even a date yet. Mm-hmm. You know what? Go out on a date. We talked for an hour, had a nice time, talked about her career. I forget what else she told me. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure at the time I looked interested. She's got an MBA or...
MBA, works at World Market.
What's MBA or what's the other one?
Masters of Business Administration?
I don't know.
Well, that's what MBA is.
Oh. It's either an MB or... BA, that's it. A BA or a BS in something. I don't know what. I know she speaks French. That's all I remember.
Well educated, smart girl. Hot. Never been married, no kids.
Mm.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you know, Russ, I mean, chicks have...
No. Especially not coming from you.
Why do you say that?
Mothra Warehouse. Not from you.
Please.
You introduced me to Mothra.
I didn't ask you to bang her and drive her wild. You drove her wild, man. Tearing flowers out of your flower bed, ramming her car into your house.
We heard later, a lot of people have driven her wild.
Yeah. That is kind of cool, though, to pork a chick and then she pulls your flowers out.
Yeah.
Sounds like some kind of neato ritual.
Yes.
All right.
And they must be deposited in the neighbor's yard.
Yeah. Can't just pull them out and leave them in my yard. Got to dump them in the neighbor's yard just so they go, what the hell's going on? Did his flower bed blow up?
That's wild.
Do you guys see her anymore? Because she was a friend of your current girlfriend's.
She was a friend of my girlfriend's brother.
All right. So you guys haven't talked to her or anything?
Not a bit.
It's just funny. We heard other stories about her getting drunk and passing out on boats and doing pretty much the same thing she did to me. Yeah. So obviously, she's one of those nutbag chicks that you get her drunk and she's gone.
Yeah.
Those are the out-of-control ones that'll get you in jail.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not being cute here. What if I had to come outside and she was swinging that security ADD sign and she swings it at me and I have to kill her?
It's ADT, I think, but okay.
No, it's ADD.
Is it? Okay.
We've talked about that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because I call him and I go, hey, this is Tommy at ADD. We have an alarm. Look, ducks.
Yeah.
But had I opened the door, I probably would have had to kill her. I'm not being cute here. She comes at me with that sign or anything swinging.
Would that be good enough to use deadly force? Somebody comes at you with a sign?
Yeah, I mean, you've got self-defense.
But it's a sign.
Well, but if you're in
that sign also has like a metal pole on the end.
Oh, yeah, that's a weapon, clearly.
Okay.
Go back and look at my door and tell me, you saw what it did to the door?
Yeah.
What would that do to flesh? Especially after it broke and then it became jagged. I'd have had to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And then what? How good does that look? I got to kill a chick coming at me with an ADD sign?
It's very bad. Wouldn't look good in the papers.
Yeah, we'd have been here sooner, but ADD called us, and all we could hear was the Flintstones playing in the background. All right, I got a break. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Something's very suspicious, I gotta think quick. They tried that old slip and something in my drink trip, but they can't stop me, cause I'm strapped with skill. We got 500 horses in the Batmobile, back way out the back cave, live to say that these evil little villains don't know how to behave. All the evil doers, we're gonna make you hate us when we transform to the Cape Crusaders.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3. The talk that rocks Texas.
The 2003 Russ Martin Show police, fire, and military parade posters and DVDs are on sale now at russmartin.com.
Okie doke. 423, J.D. Ryan is here, Eddie Boyd, Dan O'Malley, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney, Gail Lightfoot with traffic. Is that Constance chick here, Dan? Did you just bring something in about her a second ago?
Yeah, she had brought up a couple copies of her resume.
Okay.
For you to look over, and a cover letter.
All right. You can go grab her while I'm reading this, if you would, please. By the way, you're doing a fine job. Very producer-like of you. This is a chick that works over at Wild right now?
Right.
To whom it may concern, I'm interested in working with Kayla Lai. Oh, gosh, she's hot.
I told you.
Look at those jammies. Mm-hmm. She knows how to dress.
Yes, she does. For an interview.
Yeah. How old do you think she is? You can plug those in right there.
I think I know, so I'm early 20s.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
Yummy. What show are you working on across the hall?
It's radio morning program.
Oh. How come you don't like it over there?
I do like it over there, but, I don't get paid, so.
You're not getting paid?
No.
Intern.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You in college?
Yes, I am.
What are you taking? You smell good.
Thank you.
What are you wearing?
Summer Romance.
Love it.
Thank you. I am taking all mass comm classes.
What?
Mass comm, mass communications.
Why?
Because that's my major, radio, TV.
Oh, God. No. Well, the first thing you need to do is stop that.
Well, I'm not taking any this semester because I have the internship and I also have another job.
What other job?
My parents own their own business.
What are they on?
Texas State Utilities. We are a subcontractor for TXU Encore.
Marry this one.
Not after that laugh.
Sorry.
But yeah.
She was so close.
Yeah.
So tell me, friend. I'm very interested in working for KLLI. Russ Martin Show. I'm applying for a position I feel would be an attribute to your team and be able to contribute greatly to your show. My educational background will allow me to step right in and make an impact. Will graduate August 2004, UTA, majoring in mass communications, radio, TV, emphasis. You know that's a waste of time. RTVF?
I've been doing it for almost 5 years, pretty much.
And you haven't figured out yet that it's what do they teach you? I'd be curious to know what they actually teach you in college for radio.
You know, when I first started college, I was at Texas Wesleyan, and, you know, all we had was like a basic radio and TV production studios. So we really didn't have that much, and our equipment's really, really old. And then I come here, and everything's completely different. And at Tarleton, where I was last semester, everything, again, is also old. And it's different to see the new updated screens and how you can, you know, you don't actually have to pull the CDs and, you know, look for everything that you can have.
Did you answer my question yet?
Not really.
Okay. So far, you're not doing well. What do they teach you in college for RTVF?
Not much.
Okay.
There we go. She's getting to it. She's getting the hang of it.
After 5 years, what do they cover? Is there a philosophy? I can't imagine what they would teach you in college about radio.
I don't know.
For the radio side, not really anything. The TV, you actually learn how to, you know, produce shows, write shows, do reviews for movies, newscasters, that kind of thing. And then for the radio, you just learn basically where the top stations are, how they produce their shows, if it's available.
How do people produce their shows?
Well, they basically just try to teach you how to get the timing correct and the format correct, and how you have certain commercials that need to run at certain times. And when you have a guest in, you need to, you know, not be rude to them or whatever, unless if they're rude to you. They feel like you can have the same right to be rude to them.
You pay money for this?
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
No, I meant for the college.
Oh, no. My parents do. And then I also had scholarships.
And Daddy owns the electric company.
Was it the electric company?
Yes.
What does he own again?
Loaded.
Texas State Utilities.
It's a private independent electric company, right?
Well, we just install the underground electric, and we do cell towers and all kinds of stuff for new homes and new businesses.
Is he rich?
They make good money.
Well, how big is his house? How big is it?
I think it's like 4,000 square foot. I mean, I don't know how big it is. I mean, they gave me their house, so I live in their old house.
They gave you a house?
Yes, they gave me their house.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I think she's dating somebody. Are you dating somebody?
Yes, I am.
How's that going?
It's going pretty good.
We've
been together 9 months.
Where's this house they give you?
It's in Godley.
How big is that one?
3,200 square foot.
And they gave it to you?
Yes.
Is it paid for?
Yes.
Yeah.
It has a pool, a game room, everything.
Gave you a house?
Yes, because it's next door to our main office.
Yeah.
And so...
Is the house in your name, or you just get to live there?
No, I just get to live there.
For as long as you want?
Rent-free.
Forever?
Yes. Unless if I have somebody move in, and then if I have somebody move in, then we have to pay rent.
Oh. Well, just don't tell him. Your boyfriend stay over?
Yes, he did, but he moved out.
How come?
Because we were going to have to start paying rent, and it's just a big old fiasco. But it's all right.
Look at your resume here. I'm going to look at a resume.
Okay. You're just covering her face with the resume. You're slightly below it.
She don't know that, though. Okay. She can't see my face.
I got you.
Let's see. Objective. To obtain a meaningful position as a... I would hate to go through this.
Oh, yeah. Imagine.
To obtain a meaningful position as producer for a well-established and successful radio station. Did you ever thought about starting at a small station?
Actually, I really just one day thought this would be a good opportunity. And, you know, there really isn't that many small stations.
Oh, there are plenty of small stations.
Well,
There's just that you don't want to go. It's too big of a pain, isn't it?
I mean, you've got to start somewhere, and I'm just lucky enough to be where I am.
Mm. Did you want your own show?
If that comes one day, then that comes one day. But if not, I'm fine right where I am.
Well, you have a very melodic voice.
I know. Just, it's never really fully developed, I guess.
It's all right. Balances.
Thanks.
Not in radio. I can't see him.
I don't care about anything else right now.
I'm quite aware.
How old is,
what you mean.
Yeah, how old is your boyfriend?
22.
And you're 21?
22.
Okay. What does he do?
He works for Alcon Laboratories in Fort Worth.
Alcon?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
They make contacts, eye care solutions.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
Good job?
Yeah, it's a good job.
Mm. And work experience. Texas State Utilities. Your dad? Mm-hmm. Daddy gave me a house. So what do you do next door for Fitz?
Next door for Fitz, I'm the morning intern.
What do you do?
I do everything. I answer phones. I run the board if needed.
What time does he come in the morning?
Well, you know, since he had a little sit-down chat with Kylie, it's been quite early. Definitely there way before I am. And I used to be there at 4:30, 4:45.
What time was he coming in?
5:45.
For a 6 o'clock show?
We're actually supposed to be on air at 5:30.
There you go.
I probably won't be coming back Monday.
No, you'll be coming back. You help him a lot, right?
Yes, I do. I mean, I print off everything that they need, and, you know, I am me all the time, so I'm always a go-getter, and whatever needs done, I get done.
Well, if something bad happens, we certainly can use an intern.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if you're ready for producer just yet.
You know, it's just a shot. It's just an opportunity,
Yes.
whether I'm ready or not.
Let me look at your resume again. Stop moving around.
I know.
It's the bra.
That's not the bra. It's the inside the bra. But you
Look at his face. He doesn't breathe.
Eddie likes you.
I know. The first night that he actually hit me, my pants kept falling off.
Why were they falling off?
Because we'd been out in the rain for our concert.
What's the matter with you?
Just let him go.
And I needed some batteries for my camera, and so I had to steal all of his batteries.
Wait a minute. Your pants are falling off because it's raining and you need batteries?
No, because
What's he talking about?
Who cares? Look at the cans.
Okay, yeah.
they were wet, and, you know, when things are wet, they kind of have that little slippy effect.
Right.
They were just not staying up because they're a little bit too big anyways.
How come? Have you lost some weight?
No, actually, I've gained weight.
Well, you look fine.
Thank you.
It's the bra. Oh, you do volunteer stuff?
Yes, I do.
We like that.
Well, I love, you know, I also took an EMT course, so I worked well with firemen and police officers.
CPR?
Yes, I do.
Good.
I'll check your pulse first. Just to make sure.
Good. Chaperone for Trinity. You go to church?
Every now and then, not on a regular basis.
Good.
Look at her trying to play it off.
What?
Like she doesn't really go. Yeah, well, you know, I go sometimes, but not very much.
I do. I go sometimes, but, you know, I'm not a member anywhere.
That's fine.
So.
We're all very excited for you. Okay, can we keep these?
Sure. That's why I made copies.
All right. There, you can keep that, John, since you're doing the interviewing.
I got them all.
You've done, well, you did a fine job with your interview.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate the
You're
time.
very cute little girl.
Thank you.
Say hello to your boyfriend and daddy.
I will. My daddy and my mommy own the same company. So.
They do?
Yes. They're partners together.
Where's your mom right now?
She's actually in France.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
She'll be home on Sunday.
She do a lot of, why is she in France?
Because my grandpa died recently.
Oh.
And her and my grandmother went to just get away.
Oh, okay. Your dad didn't go?
No.
Somebody had to make sure that somebody turned on the electricity.
Exactly.
Okay.
Businesses ran correctly.
All right.
Make sure I go to work.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. Let me know if anything bad happens across the hall.
I will.
If it does, I'll get you out of trouble.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
It's very lovely, Constance from Wild 100. take your headphones with you. Look at that. O'Malley's right there to greet her, take her out as she walks out.
He's good.
That's the way a producer does. O'Malley knows what he's doing.
He's good. I told you.
Thank you. Bye. Have a lovely afternoon. All right, what's the matter with you? Excuse me, I'm going to try and talk to it. What are you laughing at? Have something to do with a bra? It's... Let it break.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
All right. J.D. Ryan's here, Eddie Boyd, Ebenezer Rock and Roll attorney, Dan O'Malley. Dan, really tell her, what's her name, Constance? Constance? Yeah. Tell her if she gets into trouble, let me know, and I'll straighten it out.
Although, what time does Fitz been showing up? That's at 45.
I thought the show started at 6.
We started at 5:30. God.
What a dope.
Yeah.
Him, not her.
I know.
All right. By the way, I thought about this last night. I'll tell you this and then we'll do news. Okay. We're still going to be looking for a producer.
Yes.
But I thought since everybody's worked so hard, there'll be absolutely no money associated with this. But since everybody's worked so hard, I thought I would elevate everybody in as far as titles go.
All right.
So O'Malley will now be an associate producer.
Oh, nice.
And Eddie will be bumped up to producer.
Excellent.
So very happy for everyone.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to point out once again, there'll be no money involved. Strictly title only.
I see.
And more work.
Mm-hmm. More work, yeah.
No money. Make sure. Gotta understand that. But everything's run smoothly this week, right?
Everything's run very well. And I'm not saying that's a slam on Trey. I'm just saying O'Malley's been ahead of me. As words coming out of my mouth, he's being like radar. Got it. That did that. Here's the number. Here's the contact.
Really?
Yes. It really has.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle with the spare piece thrown away.
And it still makes the picture. Like I said yesterday, it's sad when you leave someplace and you don't create a vacancy. Well, I still haven't made up my mind on that or anything else.
All right.
But obviously we're in no rush now.
We are not.
Okay. Are you still getting applications?
Tons. Where are they?
I don't know.
I got them somewhere.
Any good, any prospects?
We actually got one guy that had some broadcast experience.
How did he get in there?
Had him. I don't know. Okay, I took him to the office. My bad.
Okay.
One guy actually had, it's all mostly part-time, but he's actually worked for Infinity up in Seattle. And there's a security guard that's worked with a bunch of people. So he knows he can do the job. I know how to deal with the BS. Seriously. I'm not kidding.
I got people skills.
Yes. There's, I think I read the one yesterday where the wife was pitching for her husband. And
what was that the email you told me about the security guard? He said he'd like the job, but he's got kind of a nervous tick.
Yeah. He just didn't want to scare you.
I just imagine having him call somebody, set up
hello, I'm calling from the Russ Martin Show. I was calling to set up a phoner with
and several guys that have absolutely no connection whatsoever with anything broadcast at all.
I kind of like to meet the guy with the tick.
That's pretty, man.
That could come in handy.
They're lining up.
Just to scare guests. While you're waiting to go on the show, possibly I could get you some coffee.
I'll see if I can get him up here.
Yeah. We just want to look at him. He ain't get the job.
A mic, no headphones.
Yeah. Just stand out in the hall.
Okay.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah?
You know, yesterday you had said some people had emailed you about me taking over the producer job and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you said, I don't know where to go with that.
I don't. You're too lazy. You don't want to work.
Well, buddy, I've been unemployed for over a year. I'm eager to work.
Ronnie, you don't want to work.
Oh, yes, I do, buddy. I just can't because my back right now is something manual.
I told you, he don't want to work. I love to work, but my back.
Or something. Right, my back.
Yeah. By the way, you know what? You were near the top of the list with the security guard with the tick.
Oh, buddy.
Ronnie.
Buddy, look, I'm able to multitask. I got a good phone repertoire. I get along with everybody, and I've had stranger things than bottle rockets stuck in my anus, so why not?
Do you have any idea what Ryan even looks like?
Yeah, actually, he doesn't look weird. Okay. I met him one time. I figured he would, be some big, fat, freaky guy.
Right.
But he just looks like a normal guy. Where did I meet you, Ronnie?
Probably at the policeman fireman.
Yeah, he came out for that.
Okay. It's like I figured the guy that runs RussMartin.info would be like a geek or weirdo.
Don Sierra? Yeah, he looks like a normal guy. But the fact that he totally scripts out this show after he tapes it. Weird.
That's even scarier to know that normal-looking guys are running around doing that kind of stuff.
Well, now if you hire Dan back, you lose an element of the show, like torturing Trey. Maybe Dan could have an assistant. Or if you don't hire Trey back, you promote O'Malley, you need somebody to answer the phone.
Yeah, we kind of still need one of those quote-unquote stunt boys.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, stunt boy.
And we could use Fitz for that.
Yeah.
What'd your wife say?
That's my mama.
Oh, what you... Oh, no. What is she saying?
What a sad life.
She said something like a stunt boy for Big D and Bubba, whoever the hell that is.
What's your mama doing there?
She come to go to a football game tonight and bring me medicine for my back.
Which position she play?
Buddy, she climbed up into your ass. You think your mom was bad with a Hot Wheel track.
All right. Well, then we'll keep you in mind.
Thank you very much.
Send me an email tonight.
Okay,
All right. I want to work. Except my back.
Mm-hmm. And the previous year when his back worked, he still didn't work.
Right. Yeah, we're in no hurry. That's the good news.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You ready to go with news?
If you'd like.
Oh, no, he doesn't. What is it, Stephen?
Russ, can I be your producer?
No.
I'd be a good one.
No.
How you doing, Russ?
Why is everybody jumping off the Fitz boat?
Huh?
Why is everybody getting off the Fitz boat?
Oh, well, Russ, you're much cuter.
Where are you right now?
Oh, look, Russ, look. Oh, here I am. Look, Russ, look. Oh, you're so cute.
Where is he?
He's in your studio.
I'm protected.
Yeah. Oh, I see you. What? Oh, he's in the auxiliary studio.
So cute, Russ.
Why don't you come in here?
Can I?
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Are we on in the hall?
We're on, no. I know.
Mm-hmm.
This can be...
Wait till he gets his ass in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Come on around the corner. Come on around the corner.
I heard it, Russ.
No, you didn't hear anything. No, you didn't. What's the delay?
Okay.
Come here. I made it come this way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to shock the
Catch me if you can. I'm trying to pull my pants down.
What happens if I hit the doorknob?
It's going to shock them.
Will it?
Yeah.
I'm going to cook me some tang.
He actually yanked on my shorts when he ran by.
Maybe he had time for some ding-dongs.
No, he did not.
Man, y'all were in a loving embrace when I looked over.
He wanted in there. It's a good place for a stick up. My ass.
Oh, man.
What a sense of power.
Yes. Chasing a poor gay guy with a stun gun.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, there will be no gay Stephen producers. No. It's funny how everybody's jumping off the Fitz boat.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is on his show?
I don't know, to be honest. I think it's Constance, Gay Stephen, him, and then some other chick. The hot chick.
Do you know, Dan? Yeah, the hot chick is Kristen Holt.
Who was that again? Because I've seen her. Somebody brought her into the studio one night. I know who she was. I thought she was an intern.
Yeah, she's, I think, kind of like a sidekick / co-host. She was on American Idol, the former Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
What's she do on American Idol? I don't even know that show. Is that like Star Search?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
The first season, she made the top 30, I believe. And the second season, she was doing basically reporter-type stuff on the second season.
Oh, so she was a contestant, and then they kept her? She's hot.
Yes.
How old is she? She doesn't look like she's more than 22.
Yeah, I think she's in her early 20s, 23, 24.
Married?
No.
Boyfriend?
No, I don't believe so. She was in Maxim as well.
Really?
Yes.
What for?
The American Idol thing. For the second season.
I've seen her hanging out with Billy the Kid around the building, though. Is he knocking on it?
That I don't know.
I'll have to ask
I
Billy
would
about
bet he is.
You think he is?
I bet you.
She's going to be into that. Young, good-looking guy, rock star.
Yeah.
Got his own recording contract.
Yep.
Chicks love to see guys on stage. Am I right, Everett?
Yeah.
The chicks you've dated in the past, they all make comments about watching you play.
Oh,
don't they?
yeah, sure. That's a big thing with women.
Just like to watch them perform.
You can be butt ugly.
Yeah.
You're in a band.
Look at the Stones.
Yeah. Good example.
All right.
Aerosmith.
Yeah. Let's see, we're going to do news here. All right, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right, 4:55. Did you do a legal ID earlier? All right, 4:55. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. And it's brought to us by Max RX and by Tylock Eye and Laser Center.
Max RX Male Enhancement promotes length, girth, stamina, and overall sexual vitality. Maximize nature's power with Max RX. Visit max-rx.com or call 1-866-MAX-RX-4U. Individual results may vary. It's not LASIK, it's Intra-LASIK. Come and discover the Tylock Advantage this Tuesday evening at our free Intra-LASIK seminar at the Tylock Eye Care and Laser Center. Call 972-258-6400 to attend.
Also brought to us by our friends at Texas Tickets and the Secret Bar and Sports Pub. I'll be out there tonight, 10 to midnight, lower at Greenville, and we'll have a kitchen open, no cover, and Southwest Airlines tickets to give away. Researchers say that women who work out in front of mirrors are more fatigued than those who work out without mirrors. Researchers began a study to determine if having mirrors in the gym makes people feel better about exercise. The study didn't include men, but health experts suspect the looking glass effect translates across gender barriers. University of Montreal scientists just did a study that concluded...
You know what he said?
Yeah, more or less.
Read it again.
Chicks that work out in front of mirrors don't do as well.
Get more tired.
They get
and
more
they figure
fatigued.
guys probably do too, because women do.
They get more fatigued. They just did it.
Well, Larry told me to put up mirrors out there in the workout area. I think part of that, though, is to watch your form.
Yeah, see if your back's straight and everything.
But I don't like watching myself.
You know?
No.
Why?
I just don't like looking at myself at all. I find myself quite hideous.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I don't like looking at... I don't like pictures, and I don't like... No. Especially when my hair fell out from whatever I got in it.
It's looking good now, though.
Oh, it's grown back.
Yeah. Grew back quick.
Well, it's not back to the full length.
No, but it still grew out quick.
It's not noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you first got it cut, it was too short.
Yeah. You know, I don't like pictures. I don't like mirrors. I don't like anything. That's why I didn't stick anything up out there.
Some people do. I watched the guys when I was at the gym. They stare at themselves. You can just see they're just making love to themselves with their eyes. Look at me.
That's what was going on when I went out a couple of times to work out at Larry's Center in South Lake.
Right.
Guys standing in front of the mirrors, posing, twisting, looking different angles, finding the perfect angle that they look good in. They have no weights in their hands. They're just looking,
just posing.
Window shopping.
Yeah.
At themselves.
You know, they'll do that in public. What do they do at private and home?
Plus, I look old, so that's why I don't like looking at mirrors.
Don't look old.
Yes, I do.
Please.
Reminds me that I'm getting old.
What are you so down on yourself for?
Yeah.
I've always been that way.
You seem more so of late.
I think part of it was when my hair fell out. It just made me look older. It just kind of exacerbated the whole thing.
Is that what started this new, gee, I'm old and look old kick that you're on?
That's the reason for this go-round.
I see. Mm-hmm. Well, your hair looks great now. It's grown out.
Thank you.
You're working out.
Yes.
Looking good.
Still feel old.
Well, you're not. You're young. You're in your early 40s.
See, I'm older than you are, and I don't feel old at all. It's weird. I feel the same as
I got a better sense on reality.
No, you don't.
Another 4 years and you're 50.
I don't feel any different.
50.
I don't care.
50.
I don't care.
50.
I don't care.
You get certain old man discounts at 50.
I don't care. I still feel like I'm 25. I really do. I know I'm not.
I didn't say anything.
But
I don't like being reminded that I'm getting older. And if I look in a mirror or I see a picture, that reminds me.
Okay.
I don't even turn the lights on in the bathroom when I'm getting ready.
You're kidding me.
Well, we're all getting older. I mean, look how well you've done for yourself at your age or any other age. Few people can ever hope to aspire to the accolades.
You want to feel better about yourself? Go look at the guys I met at KVIL over the weekend. To Terry King and Kim Barnett. Oh my God.
What's wrong with them?
I knew them 10, 12 years ago. Somebody's dead. Something in that building. It's not good. They don't have air over there or something. Oh my God.
What's wrong with them? I just saw Terry King probably 10 years ago. He looked all right.
Oh my God. I don't know if they're on the website anymore, but.
Are the pictures on the website?
I don't know, but I saw them at night and they've been working, so maybe that's not a good example, but wow.
Well, how very complimentary of you.
I'm sorry. They're friends. They probably thought the same thing about me.
Somehow I don't think that helps the situation.
Sorry.
So they both look bad? Terry's a young guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he not?
I'm not going to say it on the air. You're making me feel bad now.
I don't know how old he is.
I don't know.
I figure he's a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
And now he's doing mornings over there at KVIL. That's going to wear him out.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't going to help the aging process.
Mm-mm.
His hair gray?
What's left of it?
Hair falling out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sad. Because he's ugly to start with.
Oh. No, who's being mean?
Yeah, but he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm just stomping on the corpse. You already killed it.
Terry knows I love him.
Yeah, you can tell. Go ahead, Alicia.
Hi, Russ.
Yes.
Don't be down on yourself.
Okay.
You're great.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if I could ask you if you would put in an appearance at my Halloween block party with your Batmobile.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Where is it?
In Fort Worth.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I know you don't like to get out, but it is for the kids.
What kids?
I give this every year for the neighborhood kids so they don't have to go door-to-door trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
We give a big old block party here every Halloween.
Well, that's very sweet of you.
Well, thank you. They have fun.
Good.
All the prizes that are handed out is candy, so they each and every one go home with a bucket full of candy as if they had gone trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it would be so neat if they could see the Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Any chance?
Mm-mm. That your kids in the background?
Yeah, I run a daycare also in the daytime.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
What day is it?
This year, Halloween's on a Friday.
Oh, you want me to come out on a Friday?
Yeah.
I'll be busy, sweetie. I have other things to do.
Oh.
Maybe
Well,
next year.
I thought I'd give
Sounds
it
like
a shot.
somebody's fallen and hurt themselves. Perhaps you should go check.
I'm going.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
I'm going to hang out with some crazy lady with kids on Halloween.
Just swing by our block party.
Hey, come by, just hang out for a while. You don't mind, do you? It's nowhere near where you live.
Candy corn.
You don't want me out there. I'm handing out razor blades with apples on them.
You are? I know. I know.
I don't even try and hide it. Just take an apple and stick razor blades all the way around it.
Well, if I lived in your neighborhood, that's the house you don't go to.
Old Man Martin.
Figure out some way to electrify the yard. Light those little freaks up.
Okay, here. O'Malley sent me, if you want to see him, pictures of Terry King and
let me see.
Kim Barnett. There's Terry. These are a
He's
couple.
got plenty of
These
hair.
are a couple of years old.
He's got hair and it's not gray.
Okay.
Well, that's the way I remember that he looked. Did he look different from that?
Yes. Here, you want to see the other one?
Yeah. Who's the other one I'm looking at?
Kim Barnett.
All right. Who's the old lady?
Stop it. That's Kim Barnett.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I see that again.
Okay.
Turn it back around. Who's the old lady?
That's not an old lady. That's Ken.
It looks like a lesbian.
Stop it.
It does. Who's the old lady?
It's nobody.
That's not funny.
It's not. That's
Tell me Kim Barnett.
That's the one on the website.
Right there?
Look at the.
I see it. Is that him?
That's him.
Who's the old lady? Wow, you're right. Somebody shut the air off on him.
So, and I'm sure they thought the same thing about me.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Hey, I had a comment about Kristen Holt.
Who was that?
She's the one from the show, from the morning show with Fitz.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
She was actually, you said she was in Maxim. She was also in Stuff about 2 years ago. And the article, this was like right after they did American Idol the first season. And the title of the article was The World's Hottest Virgin. So I just wanted to throw that in and let y'all know.
Well, I'm sure that they didn't do any verifications. Anybody can say anything.
Well, yeah, I figured that too, but she had some big conversation about it. That was like basically everything that they talked about in the interview, but she was on the cover and everything.
That's another.
That was about 2 years ago.
All right, thank you, sweetie. That's another deal killer. I don't want to date no virgin. No.
What's the point?
And there's just something about that becomes a bonding. Well, he was my first.
My first. I've only had one in my whole life.
I had some chick that, this was back in 80. Yeah. She was a virgin. Wanted us to do it. And I stopped seeing her.
Why?
I didn't want to be.
I bond.
Yeah.
They do.
Sorry. Keep you hymen.
Yes. All right.
Good.
University of Montreal scientists just did a study which concluded that, you'll like this, kids who listen to heavy metal music or hard rock are more depressed than those who listen to other types of music. These researchers say, quote, metal music often conveys images of death and violence, for example. We therefore expect that this musical subculture would be associated with high levels of depression. Researchers said they studied all forms of music, by the way. They claim the form of music that is most likely to generate a positive mood.
Wait. Heavy metal made you sad?
Yeah.
All right, positive mood. Well, I know it's not country. That's too easy.
This is on teens.
Oh, teens? Urban. Rap?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop.
You're right. Very good.
Yeah, because it's always fast. It's kind of moving around.
Yeah.
Got a good beat.
Yeah, even though the lyrics are, rape your mama, screw your dog, stuff like that.
Isn't there a difference between rap and hip-hop? And I thought rap was the kill and take the drugs and I got my Glock and all that stuff. I thought hip-hop was fun.
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know the difference. Go ahead.
When Haley Cassidy found an envelope on the floor of the Old Planters restaurant where she works last Friday, after a group of people had just finished their meal, she thought it was probably unimportant, was going to throw it away, but just took a glance inside and she found $2,000 in cash. What would you do at that moment? She ran quickly out of the restaurant, found the group, gave it back to them. The lady, instead of giving her a tip or anything else, she just says, thank you, glad to see there's honest people in the world. Gave her nothing. Police are investigating an early morning scuffle involving former Beatle Paul McCartney near the U.S. magician David Blaine's starvation stunt at the Tower Bridge in London. A photographer
Explain to me again why that magician's doing this.
I don't know.
Because he's not getting any good publicity. It's not a magic trick. You're just locked in a box for 44 days, and they're throwing crap at his cubicle. They're planning some kind of
mass flash. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, mob flash or something like that, where they send out emails and they try and get as many people there at once, and they do one thing just to be irritating.
Right.
The Brits ain't digging him at all.
No.
And I don't understand. What's he going to prove? He was in a box for 44 days.
With just
People
water.
do that in prison all the time.
No, but just with water, with no food.
So?
That's what he's saying. And everybody's saying that is impossible.
Yeah, they said if he makes it 44 days, he would have had to have something.
At least salt tablets.
Yeah. So something's up.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it, well, screw you. It's a big deal. And if you do make it, then we know that you were lying.
Yeah.
So what's the payoff?
It's a no-win.
No-win deal.
I'd get out of that.
And it's not like, just because we're talking about him, somebody could say, well, then it's working. Well, this doesn't make me want to go see him.
Well, Paul McCartney did. A photographer tried to take his picture, and McCartney's people shoved this guy away. Kevin Wheel was his name. He said, his friends grabbed hold of me and pushed my camera toward the ground. Wheel said McCartney then pushed him in the chest with his open palm and swore at him. This is a private
Why?
visit.
Because somebody's taking pictures?
Taking pictures of Paul McCartney.
There's probably more to that story than meets the eye.
Probably.
Yeah. After 30, 40 years.
Of having his picture taken, why would this one incident cause him to become violent?
Go ahead. And finally, one more. Michael Quillman, a 30-year-old church youth pastor from Thompsonville, Illinois, was caught crossing the border into Canada. Wouldn't have been a big deal, except his 16-year-old girlfriend was in the trunk. Also in the car, videotapes of the church youth pastor and the girl having sex. The girl told police she was not kidnapped. She was just riding in the trunk. They're dating. Still, Quillman was arrested and charged with sexual misconduct, possession of child pornography, and he'll probably get some federal charges for transporting the girl across state lines.
To eliminate some of this, why wouldn't they have Catholic priests from here on out take polygraphs? And I know this wasn't a Catholic priest.
Correct.
It was just somebody a religious guy. Right. Yeah. Why wouldn't they have anybody that's going to deal with kids? Why wouldn't they have them take polygraphs?
Well, I think polygraphs, there are people that will disagree with this, but polygraphs are still of somewhat questionable reliability. I mean, and viewed from a legal standpoint, they're inadmissible in Texas and in most states from what I understand.
I know, but people can they make you take a polygraph for a job?
If you want the job, yeah.
Okay. So why couldn't they do that?
They absolutely could. I'm just not sure whether they would. And you have to think about it, too, from the standpoint of having these people that are supposedly God's chosen ones.
We already know that doesn't work.
Right. I agree.
Just assuming that they're holy people, we already know that doesn't play out.
No, I agree. I just think in the context of that religion, it would be very difficult to implement a situation in which you're essentially questioning people that are supposed to be there for some sort of higher calling. Even though, granted, it doesn't work the present system.
Well, you got guys running around molesting kids. I don't care if it's going to offend you or not. You want the job? You want to be a Catholic priest? Mm-hmm. Take the polygraph. Freaks.
I agree with you.
My thought is just let priests marry. That way there can't be these enclaves of pedophiles that gather together.
Yeah, that's the other thing. What's the thing? Why is it you can't marry? You can't have anybody other than God?
I think that's it. And I think it dates back to, Eddie would probably have a better idea about this than I, but it dates back to centuries.
Nothing's going to change. All right, go ahead.
There's news and information brought to us by Texas Tickets and the Secret Bar and Sports Pub. I'll be there tonight, Lower Greenville. I'm J.D. Ryan. Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks Texas.
We'll be back with The Russ Martin Show.
The 2003 Russ Martin Show police, fire, and military parade posters and DVDs are on sale now at russmartin.com.
I think he got hit in the face with a hockey puck.
Did he?
I think so.
Was he at a game or just out with the kids playing or something?
I think he plays. I could ask him. Yeah. If you look like that, like me, I don't get rants asked if I get hit in the puss with a hockey puck.
Yeah.
But if you're on TV and, you're a good-looking guy.
Great teeth.
Yeah. Alan, what happened with that?
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the painful truth. It was very macho. It was and very incredibly heroic. I play this hockey league. I play in a game every week, and I simply got hit in the face with a slap shot. And so I lost 5 teeth and had 30 stitches and grew a beard for a while, but the teeth will all be back in place soon through the miracle of implants. And I'm getting a lot of sympathy from it, so that's been good.
Yeah, I would milk that. Mm-hmm. Any scarring or anything?
There's a little scar there, but nothing that makeup won't fix. So I'm a Canadian. We're supposed to be able to endure this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the truth is, it wasn't really that painful. I don't admit that because I like all the attention and the sympathy. But your mouth, you just go into shock when that happens.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
You don't feel anything.
Seriously.
You don't feel anything until you get the bill. And then you find out that this lousy actor's insurance only covers flossing and parking, and after that you're on your own. So it's been a big responsibility from a dental standpoint. But I love the game. I'm still out playing every week. I just have to learn to duck faster.
How come you weren't wearing anything?
I had a visor. I had the helmet and the visor, but a man in my demographic who skates at the speed of paint drying now should be wearing a full face mask.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was in television, movies or anything, I wouldn't be running around with people slinging sticks.
Yeah, it was just a bad idea.
I mean,
I have often worn the full mask, and I wasn't that day.
Yeah, if you look like Ernest Borgnine, then you could do that, and who's going to notice? Nobody cares.
Well, it's all come back together now.
We had Tracy Gold in the studio, about 4 or 5 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah, she was running around pitching her book about just whatever it was that she had.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still in here.
Anorexia.
Yeah. Room to Grow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she's a lovely young woman, and she did have a rough battle with that, so I'm sure she's out there trying to be a good example for other people.
She was a little chatty, Kathy.
Mm-hmm. She was fun.
Well, she was.
Very energetic.
We kept her in the studio, I think, an hour or so.
At least, and then you took her around the Batmobile.
Yeah. She's in love. What's her husband's name? Is it Roby?
Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah.
She's deadly in love with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I don't know.
That's a good quality in a wife.
I suppose. So, what is the, hang on. They just handed me some stuff on the book. How men have babies.
Yeah.
How many babies you got?
I have a 6-year-old and 2 grown men. And this is the Pregnant Father's Survival Guide. It's actually a book I wrote a couple of years ago, but the National Fatherhood Initiative out of Washington, D.C., headed by Colin Powell, has picked this up as kind of a promotional tool because their mandate is to get, essentially to do away with the deadbeat dad syndrome. And my book is about dads getting involved right at conception, so it was a good fit, and I'm glad they're talking about it.
So, so it's kind of like just being a stand-up guy when you have a kid. Right. I got an email from a chick today that was, she gave me the whole, why she's telling me, I don't know, but gave me the whole rundown on how she can't get the dad involved with what's going on. She wanted advice from me. Like I know. I've never been married. I don't have kids. Why are you asking me?
Yeah.
And the
Well,
guy,
yeah, you see, if she's asking a guy who called her a chick in the first place, she probably thinks you're politically incorrect and won't know anything about whatever her question was.
that was a shot, wasn't it?
So she
Yes, it
might-
was. Is that a shot, Alan?
No, but you have to understand that
Alan.
that
Singer,
might very
sing,
well be her position.
Eddie, load up the wizard thing. No, it was one of the most pissy things I've read in a long time.
Yeah.
The kid would come home, it's like he's 4 or 5, and he talked about how daddy went out all weekend and they were looking at guns and all the stuff that daddy bought.
Yeah.
But didn't have the money for child support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a nationwide problem, and I'm all for getting involved early on in the parenting process, including right at conception. You know, instead of having a cigarette, you talk about how you're going to get through these next 9 months. And I was like most guys the first couple times around, but I really got involved the last time, and I found that. There's a lot of brownie points to be scored in that. You're sucking up in ways that'll pay off for years to come with the wife, and you're also more invested with the kids. So
let me ask you this: would it work, the book, if you're dating somebody or you get involved with somebody that already has a kid and it's not yours?
No, this is all about pregnancy.
Okay.
If she's pregnant, then that's another story, and you have to ask yourself why you've just gotten involved with a pregnant woman when you're not the dad. But no, this is not a parenthood book. That's Bill Cosby. This is purely the pregnancy experience. But it's not. And speaking of chicks, this is written in guy language. It's written in the ESPN vernacular. It's the first chapter is called Kickoff, and the last chapter is Touchdown. And in between, it's about sex and breasts and money and things that guys can relate to, and all written in fairly short passages, so that the attention span isn't an issue. And I got a bunch of other guys to write little essays and contribute from some of their own experiences. And then, having said all that, the truth is guys don't buy books with directions on pregnancy any more than they would ask for directions on a freeway.
Yeah.
It's really the women who buy this, and they hopefully have a laugh with the husband when they read some passages together, and it's a bonding kind of thing, and everybody wins.
What is it women expect guys to do throughout the pregnancy?
Well, there's about 200 pages on that. It seems that the list is never ending, but mostly it's being understanding and supportive and knowing what they're going through. And
is this a massive change women go through when they get pregnant?
It's estrogen, and there's no real predictability. The most predictable thing about pregnancy is the unpredictability of it from a woman's standpoint, but there are ways to be sympathetic and supportive. One of my favorite lines from the book, which can't be blamed on me, I can blame it on Will Schreiner, the comic who contributed. He said, the most important thing to remember in supporting a woman during pregnancy is always lie about the size of her butt. And that kind of sums up for a lot of women the emotional, psychological, what they're going through. They're feeling inadequate in some ways while at the same time feeling so fulfilled in others.
JD, didn't you say you came home when your wife was pregnant and she had moved everything around?
Yeah. Okay,
she nutted out. She's at home. She's crying, and she had moved all the furniture around.
Rearranged the house. About 2 weeks later, 1:30 in the morning, she wants a Slurpee. I laughed. I thought she was kidding. Burst into tears. I'll go.
Yeah,
It's weird stuff.
You just
Weird
have
stuff.
to be prepared for to go and do whatever and whenever. And there's very little rhyme or reason to it from guys who are much more pragmatic and haven't had to deal with the estrogen coursing through their bodies. But
Just hearing about this makes me so glad that I had the vasectomy.
It's nutty.
Well, it's there's a chapter on that too. You have, you have to know when you're ready, and Bill Maher, for instance, wrote some stuff about how he knows he's not ready to be a parent. One of his lines was, I'm dating some girls who call me daddy. So he was a good example of don't go there yet.
This almost sounds like it would be a good book if you're deciding if you're going to have a vasectomy. Right. If you're on the fence, you read this and see all the crap that you got to go through, to be a responsible parent. That's why I had it done. Right. I don't want to be a responsible parent. I don't want to be around kids. I'm the last person that needs to raise a kid.
You are in the Bill Maher club.
Well, Bill Maher's not going to get anybody pregnant because everybody we've talked to that he's dated, he only dry humped.
All right.
That's what Rhonda Shear said.
I know that. I know.
So good.
So that will replace the Ben and J-Lo rumors now. It's going to be Bill Maher and Rhonda Shear.
Yeah. Well, wait, she used to live in Dallas for a while, and she talked about dating Bill Maher for a short time, and that's all she'd let him have was some dry humpies. Just kind of adds to him being pathetic.
Yeah.
Well, you have to get his rebuttal to that.
Yeah. You're only hearing one side.
Yeah. I thought maybe there was a joke in there, and I missed it. I was waiting to see if anybody else got it.
No.
No, I was leaving that to you guys.
Oh, okay. Is this book in the stores like Barnes & Noble, or is it online? Or do you have
all over the place.
Do you have a website?
I do. And there are no doubt some links there. But yeah, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, they should all have it.
But like an Alan...
Shame on them if they don't.
And an AlanThick.com?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I guess I should know things like that.
Up to you.
But I'm not good at that.
It's AlanThick.tripod.com.
I can write them, I just can't find them.
It's official site.
Why is it AlanThick.tripod.com?
I don't know.
I don't know what tripod even means.
I'm looking at
it. It's a free post.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hey, how long did Growing Pains run?
7 years.
And what did you do right before that?
Before Growing Pains, I did Thick of the Night.
Okay.
And before that, I had been writing for other people for about 10 years in the heyday of variety television.
What were some of the series that you wrote for?
I wrote Flip Wilson.
Did you really?
Pryor, Bill Cosby, Mac Davis, Glenn Campbell, Ann Murray, Olivia Newton-John, Barry Manilow, you name it.
That's all the stuff I grew up with.
Right. There was a lot of stuff going on in the 70s in variety television. Fernwood Tonight.
Yeah.
And
you wrote for that?
Huh?
You wrote for that?
I produced that.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was really my career before I ever stumbled onto television on camera.
I loved the Flip Wilson show.
Yeah.
Didn't you go to medical school as well?
I did. I tried that.
What happened with that?
I fainted.
Oh.
Yeah. My dad was a doctor, so he shoved me in there, and I tried that. I also went to divinity school. I was threatening to become a minister for a minute and a half. And
I would faint again.
Yes.
Yeah. And I fainted. I think that was God's way of punishing me for considering the clergy, was making me faint a couple times in medical school. So,
did you write any other jingles or anything?
Wrote a lot of jingles.
Did you write the thing for Growing Pains?
No, I did not. That was already signed, sealed, delivered, and recorded before I was even cast as an actor on the show. But I wrote a couple of. I wrote Different Strokes and Facts of Life and Wheel of Fortune and some of the oldie goldies.
And of course this.
Who's a man with the money makes a dark day sunny?
You write this or sing it?
That was brilliant, wasn't it? That's a classic, and thanks for playing it. I just got 11 cents for that.
Hang on.
It's the Wizard of Oz. The odds are that you'll be a winner today.
I like that part. What year was that?
That was about 1974.
I don't even think I remember the show. I just remember the jingle.
I wrote it, I sang it, and I like to hear it every 20 years or so.
All right.
Now, do you know who the Wizard of Oz was? The guy who hosted that show.
God, I'm trying to think if I ever saw it. No.
There's a good trivia question for you.
Wing Martindale.
It's a guy that I essentially discovered and brought to this country to become a host of this particular show after NBC had been looking across the land for the next big host. They couldn't find him. I brought this guy in. That's the show we did. It was Alex Trebek.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to guess Nipsey Russell.
No.
Good try.
Damn.
He's in a pod.
All right. The website is, give the website again because I missed it.
O'Malley tells me it redirects. You don't have to put the tripod thing. It's just alanthicke.com.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, thank you for the visit.
Thanks, guys. Nice talking to you.
Good luck with you too, Bruce.
See you in person out there one day.
You ever you tour around book signings or anything?
I've been doing a little of that, yeah. But I wanted to come to Dallas. There's a great event you have there at the end of October for SIDS, SIDS, and the Dallas Stars are involved, and my friends Stephanie Bray and Benny Bray are very much behind that. So I'm trying to get out there for that, and it's good. You should check it out. People should support that activity in your community. It's a good deal.
Yeah, we lost a producer to that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, sir, for the visit. Shut up, Eddie.
Yeah, there might be a freebie in it.
No, swing by if we'd love to have you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for the visit.
Thanks.
All right. What?
Nothing. Called the producer to Sid.
We did.
And we're rolling along with this interview. Alan Thicke's on there, and you throw that out. It just kind of catches us unawares.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a nice, long, dry interview, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right in the middle of drive time.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, it's Alan Thicke. Everybody knows him. And I didn't know all the stuff that he wrote, all the different jingles and things.
All right, whatever. He does sound like he's had some teeth knocked out.
Yeah.
We need a break before we do news?
Yes.
Okay. Load it up. All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Who's getting protested?
Bruce at Amazing Super. Bruce at Planet X, the new store.
What are they protesting?
I would imagine they're protesting a sexually oriented business moving into their neighborhood.
Where is it?
I don't know.
It's at Kingsley and Jupiter.
That's Garland, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they care if an SOB moves in.
I don't know. Apparently they do. There's 14 people protesting.
Just by selling adult, what does he sell there? Is it videos and stuff?
Videos and toys and
the same stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Is that what I'm going to have to do to get a protest?
Apparently.
Start selling dildos?
Yes.
Maybe if we said that Producers Dying from SIDS was funny, somebody would protest.
No. Don't.
Would you call it ever? Sudden idiot death syndrome?
Well, in his case.
Yeah.
God. Bad enough Russ is an ass to him, but Everett, Jesus.
Well, I said that off the air. It wasn't supposed to count.
It always counts.
A little red light outside going around and around. We're on.
Why are you so defensive about all this?
I'm empathetic to people, and I put myself in his place. If I'm sitting home, hearing people go, I'm glad Trey's gone, and dancing with the tambourines, and then slams like that, and he can't even defend himself.
Who's the one dancing around with the tambourine?
You told me to.
I didn't tell you nothing. You grabbed it and started dancing like you were possessed.
Well, God, and off the air, you're a completely different person.
I do not.
Yes, you are. Off the air, you just. That's the only thing that I don't like about you is that's your craddock trait coming out.
I have told you over and over off the air what the work Trey did for you. Over and over and over. In fact, one time you wanted to fire him before, and I talked you into keeping him. A long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, we're sitting at Abuelo's.
I forgot about that. So this is all your fault.
All right, where do I put the rocket?
You've just been adamant about this from the start.
I can just put myself in this position. And it's not that he wasn't trying.
Somebody wasn't.
He's not lazy. He's just
stupid.
Okay.
Say it.
Not going to say it.
Why not?
Because I don't think he's stupid by definition. I think he has problems staying up with the show. Multitasking. Finishing things up.
Yeah, he's not
What's
stupid.
not to do? He's got 4 hours every day where he sits in the office.
I'm aware.
If I had 4 hours where I could listen to the radio and do other stuff, I'd be way ahead. That's just me.
I'm aware.
So you think I should stop the pounding?
Yeah, lighten up. We made a point. The song was funny.
What about this one?
He's as slow as study. His brain was kind of muddy. His pigment you could not see. Oh, my love grows for my radio shows while he stays home with mommy. I think he's super popping mom in the pooper.
Give it to me.
Now I got to start again.
No, don't. Stop it. That's enough. That's great. See what you've done. Give me this. Give me this.
I got more.
I wouldn't worry. I doubt he's even listening.
God. Everett. Man.
When I write these, I actually write these slanted towards Eddie. Just I know what his hot spots are about pushing his buttons.
Oh, God. He's gone.
No, I got to start again.
No, don't, please.
Russ. Did we ever do traffic earlier?
No, I don't think we did.
Oh. Ask Ellis, you got time for traffic. We're about due for news again, aren't we? Yeah. I tell her just wait. It's all right. Okay. I'll do this and then we'll do news.
Please don't.
I'm almost done.
Please.
This close?
I know. It's not.
Mm-hmm. I got one more that I think may push Eddie. I don't know. Gotta start again.
He is as slow as study. His brain was kind of muddy. His pigment you could not see. Oh, my love grows for my radio shows while he stays home with mommy. I think he's super popping mom in the pooper in his vampire jammy briefs. Oh, my love grows for my radio shows. Does he make mommy queef? All right.
God. What's wrong with you? He can't leave. He can't breathe. I don't know.
Looked like he was going to vomit.
Yeah.
He was choking.
He was choking.
Never seen him have to get up and leave before.
No.
Hope he's all right. Dan, go check on him. Make sure he's all right.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Why?
That's just not nice.
What?
That.
You are ever so evil.
You know that's a touchy subject.
But it rhymed.
I know it did. I know it rhymed very nicely. Won't keep me from making it the promo, but it's real, man. It's still really cold-blooded.
O'Malley hasn't come back. Now I'm worried.
Uh-oh.
Stick your head out in the hall and make sure Eddie's all right.
All right. You all right? You all right? Here it comes. Here it comes. He was the bathroom. He actually threw up. Yeah, O'Malley just went to check on him. He's coming right in.
Oh. You all right? Did you really?
I got the hiccup so hard. I ran outside, I knew it was coming. I got in that bathroom, I just went straight out the back door, so.
Great.
I need a breath mint.
I have some.
JD's got some.
You ready? Don't do it. Don't.
You don't want to hear the rest of it?
I'd rather not.
I'd like to hear it.
Maybe.
Well, the problem is I have to start over because I keep stopping the CD.
Well, yeah, you can lose the flow completely if you don't start at the beginning of the song.
Can we just...
Last time, I swear. Who's the Kyle guy on 10? Just tell me. You take too long to type.
He said it's the funniest damn thing he's ever heard.
I like Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you met me at the thing at the boot town. I'm the guy with the fence company.
Fence company. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. JD, let him play the songs because they're the funniest friggin' things I've ever heard.
Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. That's
Good
Kyle,
night.
the very intelligent fence guy.
Yes. Trey, flip it off.
I think Everett's right. He's probably not even listening.
Yeah. Doing something else.
No, he's instant messaging me occasionally.
Is he sending IMs?
He has been, just trying to help with the show.
Eddie got something, I think.
What?
Nothing.
It was only funny to me.
Oh, okay. Here we go, last time. Okay. He's a slow at study. His brain was kind of muddy. His pigment you could not see. Oh, my love grows for my radio shows while he stays home with mommy. I think he's super popping mom in the pooper in his vampire jammy briefs. Oh, my love grows for my radio shows. Does he make mommy queef? There's something about the size of his gland. Give me that. All right, that's enough.
Let's just break. Let's just break. There's your mic back. God. It's just enough.
Why?
That's the size of his gland.
Fine. I'll wait till you're out of the room. I'll finish.
No, please. Everett, don't get it out. That's enough.
Take it.
Thank you.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Mommy make a boo-boo. I like to wear nipples match.
All right. You're cold.
Even have the same number of hairs.
Yeah.
All right.
Looking in a mirror. You really think he's going to want to come back?
No.
Yeah, he will. Of course he will. He's dying to come back.
I don't think he is.
He just instant messaged me. He heard it, his mom heard it, and his father heard it.
What are they all doing listening?
Gathered around the Victrola.
I don't know.
There's a they're all in bed together joke there, but I don't want to make it.
No. I have to pick up Eddie with a spoon. Don't.
Does that mean she got to bring back?
All right. No, please. Just don't. If you have to question it, don't say it. Don't say it.
What's right?
Oh, God. O'Malley's gone.
Like father, like son.
All right. God.
He's coming back.
All right.
He's not.
No.
I wouldn't. Ready to do some news?
Please. Anything else?
All right, Dan, did you fall?
He fell out of his chair.
A little bit.
Look at his headphones. They're all in his hand sideways.
Oh, my chest.
So I'm holding his head. I thought he fell and hit the console. You all right? Okay.
Dandy. Don't look at me.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Here comes.
He's trying.
We'll try news anyway.
Okay.
Wow. You know, after this week, if he wanted to come back,
yes,
you got to give him credit for that.
Absolutely. It's almost worse than a rocket in your butt.
Yeah, and he taken the rocket thing from last week. This would have been over with.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
.557 at KLLI, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. It is brought to us by our good friends at Texas Tickets and by the Secret Bar and Sports Pub. Looking forward to coming to this place tonight at 10 to midnight. I'll be there in Lower Greenville, 2101 Lower Greenville. No cover, kitchen open, and I'll have tickets for Southwest Airlines round trip anywhere they go tonight. The Secret Bar and Sports Pub. United Airlines, speaking of airlines, said it's going to launch a low-cost carrier from its Denver hub in February, flying to destinations in the Southwest and Southeast before expanding service nationwide. The bankrupt airline's goal is to better compete with discount carriers such as Frontier, JetBlue, and Southwest, who've grown quickly amid the economic downturn.
They all looked at each other and made eye contact.
I know. That's all it took. I'm trying not to look at anybody. What the hell is that story? Instead of fawning over hot young actors in Tiger Beat, teen girls are now going gaga for Jesus' teachings in Revolve, the magazine that slicked up the New Testament. It's for girls 12 to 17. Christian bookstores are selling out at $15 a shot, 388-page magazine, minus the sexual titillation, obviously, of things like you see in 17. Revolve employs a casual writing style and takes inspiration from today's hot commercial products, including David Letterman, Top 10 List, and magazine-like sidebars on dating, faith, and peer pressure. One sidebar on relationships gives this advice: remember to be friends first, but the romance on second. Don't. That way, you know it will last longer than just a come-and-go emotions. And according to the magazine, the top 10 random things you should know about a Revolve magazine girl are: don't call guys, don't kiss and tell.
Move over, let me show you how to eat this.
And stop it. Stop it. And on Revolve's top 10 list of fun ways to... Oh, no. Top fun ways to date are go on a double date with your parents and taking cookies to a nursing home. That's in the story. I didn't make that part up. Double dating with your parents. I have more if you'd like to continue.
Love to hear it.
Okay. Women who drink moderate quantities of wine become pregnant more easily than their beer-sipping sisters. A study of 30,000 women showed that those who chose a glass of wine over beer or spirits were most likely to conceive. The least likely to become pregnant. I'm sorry. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, live 105.3 to Talk to Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I saw the email. He's right. You are being a puss.
I am. It's okay. I don't mind.
Even in the office, when we walked in there and I got the stuff from my potato, you were being a...
I'm not being anything. I'm just saying there's a line and you crossed it.
Why?
Just because.
I ain't done nothing.
You're cruel.
I am not.
That is cruel.
Trey knows it's a show, though. I mean, he knows.
Yeah, it ain't real. Say.
What?
When retarded kids enough, you better pull out.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm done.
Thank you. No, you're not.
Yeah, you're not. Hi, Gail.
Hello.
What do you got?
I've got Blockbuster and Home Depot.
Your out cue is Blockbuster Stores.
The Home Depot is more than a store. It can help you get your lawn and garden ready for winter. Come in and learn how to winterize at Home Depot. You can do it. We can help. Introducing the Blockbuster Game Freedom Pass. Now you can game all you want the way you want for one low monthly fee, just $19.99. Details at participating Blockbuster stores.
Well, we've got some massive backups because of this road work going on I-30 Tom Landry Highway. Westbound 30 at Cockrell Hill. They've been working on the left lane all rush hour long. What this has done is back traffic up past the Mixmaster, through the canyon, all the way back to Jim Miller. That's 11 miles of stop-and-go traffic. Southbound Central is slow from 635 LBJ into downtown, and then onto the I-45 overhead to 30, and southbound 35 is backed up to Inwood. Now, if you add all those backups together, you got 26 miles of stop-and-go traffic from that. And in Fort Worth on eastbound I-30, just before Cooks Lane, there's a wreck in the right lane. You're back up to I-35W. In Arlington, they have opened up that new 4-mile stretch of 360 today. This is between Webb Lynn and 287. And in Bedford, there's a problem on westbound 183 at Central Drive. It's in the right lane. At Blockbuster, your favorite movies are guaranteed to be there, or they're free, like the comedy Anger Management, starring Adam Sandler. Rent it and make it a Blockbuster night. Details at participating stores. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3 to Talk to Rocks, Texas.
Thank you, Gail. A little cooler tonight, 53 for the overnight low, then sunny and warming up a little bit tomorrow. 81 should be the high. Should be a nice weekend, actually. Almost 90 for Sunday, 75 now. Live 105.3, the Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Which one are you laughing at, Eddie? Was it not the brown hole comment? Yeah, is that Johnny? Yeah, that'll kill those. Yeah, put her on.
That'll stop the room.
Yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Saying I'm on the line will stop the room?
Normally does.
Thanks a lot.
It's all right. It does. It's not your fault.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay.
We were just doing something a little different direction, and you.
I'm
thank
sorry.
God you called. That's okay.
I was back taking pictures of our animals for the website. So.
Really?
Yes.
What do you have this week at Operation Kindness?
We have a full house. We have, and that includes about 10-week-old puppies from one litter. They're going to be 50-pound, 45, 50-pound terrier mixes. Some are black and white. What did you say?
I didn't say anything. We're still giggling from 45 minutes ago. Yeah. We're just trying to hold it in. We're not doing a good job.
It just came out.
You keep going. Seriously, it's got nothing to do with you. I swear.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I believe everything you tell me.
I just go.
Okay. Black and white, like pointers. Some are black. Some look like little boxers. JD, like little boxers.
I love boxers.
I didn't know that.
I always had boxers as a kid.
Oh, yeah. I know JD loves boxers. Anyway, they're just a great litter. Plus, we have a little Chihuahua. We have a kind of a sad story, a black and white little 13-year-old Lhasa, whose owner passed away, and his brother got adopted already, and he's just kind of panicky that he is here in the shelter by himself, and he's sad. He needs a good home.
That's horrible.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a Lhasa, weighs about 22 pounds. His name is Ori, A-U-R-I-E, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a sweet little guy, but he sure would like to get out of here.
Anything else?
Lots of cats and kittens, too. I know how much you like to talk about them. So.
Any needs at the shelter this week?
Just come in and adopt. It's a beautiful weekend, and don't forget about adopting a pet, maybe. You can always bring a roll of paper towels if you want.
Oh, that's right. I was going to bring you guys a bunch of towels.
Yeah, well.
How many do you go through in a day?
Oh, gosh, we figured up one day somewhere between 20 and 30 rolls of paper towels a day.
They're pretty cheap, like at Costco or something, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They're a lot cheaper in the closet at the end of the hall.
Oh, yeah, I can steal them from here.
Amazed you hadn't thought of that.
A donation by the station.
Yeah. But they don't always keep it open. Is it open right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm out of toilet paper anyway.
Okay.
All right, I'll try and stop by again this Saturday.
Okay.
All right.
And check out the animals on our website, OperationKindness.org, which can be reached from RussMartin.com.
Okay. Have a lovely weekend.
Thanks, you too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
There's really nothing left to laugh about.
No.
I just can't shake this thing.
No.
All right, it's about time for Rock and Roll Jeopardy, ain't it?
Good.
I'd love to stop. I just can't.
I understand. I knew you weren't going to.
I can't help it.
I know. You just, it's out of your hands, I know.
You haven't done the McNeil.
I know you did.
There are too many to let go.
I realize. But maybe it's time.
Well, I can't think of anything else to say.
Good. Look at me.
Snot. All right.
Eddie actually puked in a trash can out back.
Did you really?
I thought he was kidding.
Was it the queef thing? And why is he listening at home with his parents?
I'm not sure that they're all gathered around.
How else would he know all of
They got
this?
radios. I mean,
how would he know
he's at
everybody's
home,
listening?
Obviously. Well, Mom probably called and said, "Are you listening to this?" Or his dad, obviously. I don't know.
Well, then I certainly apologize to his parents.
All right, Eddie.
I think I can reach it with my toe.
Get off me and turn it off. Damn. I didn't even say that. We'll play Rock and Roll Jeopardy here.
Okay.
It's in your hand.
Oh, these emails I was telling you about.
Is that from the cops?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear them. They're going to be downers.
No, they're not. They're very uppers.
They're really going to kill the buzz.
Good. That's why I've got them out.
Seriously.
Do this. Do your...
I don't want to.
Please.
It's not the same thing.
Let me read these.
It was the police, I don't even know what I wrote now. Let me look. This was for last Thursday, and then everything just went to hell, and I never got around to it.
I know.
And then after, September 11th, that day, it's kind of like Christmas. Nobody really wants to hear Christmas songs on December 26th. By then, you're sick of them.
Well,
nobody else wants to hear.
Shouldn't we keep that spirit alive? You talk about
this is not going to do it. It's not going to carry. It's not going to have the same emotion.
Okay.
Let me look at some of it. No. It does to me because national anthem, whatever.
Right.
I'm just a flag waving puss. Anything like that, made in America, flag, fire trucks, it's whatever, I get goosebumps.
I know.
Just one of those swelling moments.
I realize.
But that moment's come and gone.
Okay. Can I read these anyway? Just get them out of the way. They're really just touching. They're both from cops about that day. Sorry, I'm just getting around to this, but thanks for giving the police and fire speech, buddy. My wife and I were both tearing up by the time the bagpipes died off, and then you paused and said, you said the actual words, but it was GD, the people who did this to our country. My wife lost it completely and cried for a while. Then you
Why
said,
was she crying?
Because you said that was a touching moment. And then you broke and you said, was that too tense? And they said they both giggled like little girls. You're the man. God bless you. And yes, God bless America. Keith. And Russ, this is a nice one too. Russ, you have many fans at the Euless Police Department. Almost every day you're on. Several of us park next to each other to listen, sometimes write reports. The last 15 minutes or so of your show today, which was, of course, last Thursday, I saw my fellow officers face some strange reactions. It was the first time. You guys are screwing this up.
It ain't working.
It's not.
Can I just read this and get it over with?
Can I just say menage a tray? And I think I'll have it out of my system.
Thanks, Eddie.
All right, go ahead and read it.
Last 15 minutes or so of your show.
Start over.
Oh, God. Russ, you have many fans at the Euless Police Department. Almost every day you're on. Several of us park next to each other and listen, and sometimes write reports. The last 15 minutes of your show last Thursday, I saw in my fellow officers' faces some strange reactions. It was the first time most of us had heard your speech from the parade. No laughters, no smiles. I just saw tears. We were all moved deeply. I've heard some a-hole callers say that you're just kissing up to the cops so you won't get a ticket or so you will get some special treatment. F them. You know cops have a sixth sense about things, and we know when most people are lying or being honest. We believe you're most sincere. You mean a lot to us. Don't be leaving us anytime soon. We all appreciate your support. You have been there so many times for us. There's really no way we could ever repay you, so call anytime for anything. Though you may not like hearing this, I know there's definitely a special place set aside in heaven for you. And no, I'm not Christian smooking you. Respectfully, I won't get his name.
Why not?
Okay, well, I'm not going to get him in trouble. Corporal Randy Burns.
Well, it's very kind of them.
Mm-hmm. It was very nice.
Nice way to kill the buzz in the room.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying.
Brown on pink.
I thought Johnny would do it. But no, she said, hey, we have this mom and son up for adoption.
You got to adopt them both.
One of them's really frantic.
Can't quite bark, just locks up. All right. Okay, what the hell? It's a dog pile. Might as well be on top.
All right. I think I'm pretty much clear of it. Good. That was very kind of them, the special place in heaven. I find that hard to believe that anybody would think that, especially of us or me.
They do. They think a lot. They think a lot. You know that everywhere we go. They think a lot of you.
Well, they've been very kind.
Mm-hmm.
I might steer clear of the Trenholms for a couple of weeks. But
what does that mean?
Well, Mom and Dad, and they're all listening to the show, and we've been talking about them. And
you thought I killed the buzz.
Yeah. Good going, Everett. Wow. Yeah. It's over.
Good.
Let the munchies begin.
Yeah.
The buzz is gone.
All right. Can we do this, or we need to do a quick break before R&R?
Can we do a short one?
Yeah, because I got to go whiz. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I know, but how'd you find out?
Tassos found out and told O'Malley. He told me.
Do I need to hit the delay? This is about Alexa? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he wants anybody to know that Tassos goes to the same church. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. Greek Food Festival going on this weekend. Holy Trinity Church in Dallas, and she's going to be at one of the tents.
Really?
Yes.
Does it say what time?
It does not.
Do we know?
Tassos might.
God, she's looked really good on Channel 8 recently.
She really has.
And she looks like she's getting a little top heavy. Or she's always been top heavy.
Yeah.
She's just kind of dressing to accentuate it. I'd love to see her in person.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm all big and buffed up
You're
with
all
my
buffed.
great big huge guns.
Mm-hmm.
She'd probably like to see me. I may go out there on Saturday then. Where is it?
I don't know if it's Saturday or Sunday she is. So it's,
I'm sorry. Dan, do you know?
Yeah, Tasso said it's on Hillcrest and Alpha.
Which day?
Tonight, I believe, and then also all day tomorrow.
And Sunday.
Well, which day is she going to be out there?
That we're not sure of. We tried to call and find out, but no luck with that yet.
Yep.
You want to go?
I'd love to go. Especially if it's Sunday. That'd be better. Saturday, I'm going out to drive the Porsche.
Oh, really?
Did you buy it?
No, not yet. So I'm going to drive it on Saturday.
All day Saturday?
No, I'm just going to go out and test drive it. I've seen it. I've looked at it. I'm going to go drive it.
You're going to keep your truck?
Yeah. This will be a second car. This won't be a daily driver. It's a 86 Porsche 911 Cabriolet with 84,000 miles.
What do they go for?
This one's only 21.
For an 86?
Yeah. Well, they start out at, you mean that's high?
For a car that's...
they start out at 90-something.
It's 17, 18 years old.
Well, this one's been babied. It's in great shape.
But it's 21 grand?
21.
Yeah. They're SUVs. I was reading an article about the Cayenne that just came out. Yeah. $96,000.
Yeah. This car you'll never lose money on. I mean, it's bottomed out as far as any kind of value unless you wreck it or something.
Color is it?
Black. Convertible. Whale tail thing.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
So where'd you find it?
Actually, I got it through Auto Trader. The guy lives over near me.
Did you do Auto Trader online or did you look in the magazine?
Online. I've done both.
No, because I listed the Firebird online. I had no calls on it. I'm just curious. I didn't know if people are still old-fashioned and they still go out and buy the actual magazine, the Auto Trader.
I did both. Because that way you can just flip pages and look. You don't have to put in a certain car. Okay. You can look at everything.
Because I just went online when I listed the car. All right. So, Alexa,
I'm glad to go. I hope she's there Sunday, but if she's not, I'll go Saturday. Yeah, I'd love to go out there. Greek food.
I don't care about the food.
I know you don't care about the food.
Just want to see her in person.
Maybe she'll think you look like a porn star, too. Sorry.
I don't think that's a compliment. Randy, my trainer.
Yes.
She works at Champs out in Irving.
Right.
She's a bartender.
Okay.
All right, so I go out there, JD and I go out there Monday night, watch part of the football game.
Okay.
One of her friends there told her, hey, he looks like a porn star. And Randy's telling me, she must like you. I went, that's a slam. There's no guy that's going to... It's got to be the hair or the mustache or whatever. Anytime you say somebody looks like a porn star, that's a cheese reference.
Well, it may depend on what she's after. Although I doubt it.
No, you don't say somebody looks like a porn star to compliment them.
Yeah, I don't think your trainer got that. I think here's a big compliment I'll give him.
Yeah. And I kept telling her, I went, it's not a compliment. I think that's the way she meant it. So we're out here working out, and every time a guy walked by, I'd stop and go, okay, somebody said you look like a porn star. Is that a compliment or no? Every guy was no.
She said she thought it was the mustache or the hair?
She didn't say.
Just a general statement.
That's the second time somebody said that. First time was Rich Barra's girlfriend. He looks like a porn star. I went, look who you're screwing.
No kidding. God. You can completely dismiss that one.
But that's I've heard that twice now. I don't know what she meant.
I don't know. And do you even know which chick we're talking about?
No, I never saw her.
She may have just seen a porn with a guy that looks like you in it and just made some offhanded reference that you've taken and run with, and it's really no big deal.
Everett.
I'm trying to make you feel better. Help me out here.
I just had an idea for a plot for a porn movie.
Okay. Does it go? No. No. No.
You don't know what I'm going to say.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. I don't.
I have no idea.
If there's his mother at home.
Oh, God.
Yes. Never mind.
Okay.
All right.
I got another guy that wants to be the producer here.
Okay. Do that really quick. We'll do rock and roll.
It's my favorite one. Yeah, we got to hire this guy.
All right.
Attached is my resume for intern producer for the Russ Martin Show. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. And he signs his name. Ain't nothing attached. There's nothing there.
Have all of them been like this?
Yes. Most. I got one.
Have you gotten an email from anybody in this market that's currently working in radio?
No. None. Zero. I only got one that with anybody that's ever had any broadcast experience, and it's all been part-time.
Well, like I said, we're obviously not in a hurry.
No. Things are going smooth. Eddie's now the producer, and O'Malley is the associate producer. Things have gotten done this week.
We'll still have another producer, but I just thought it was only fair with as long as Eddie's been with the show.
Right.
Just associate producer. Should have bumped up a long time ago.
Yeah. We got tons of food today. That was all handled.
I just like to point out again, there's absolutely no money with these new titles.
I understand that.
All right. You ready to go?
If you'd like to.
It's time to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy! And here's your host, Russ Martin.
I came in on the tail end of it with that last break. What were you saying in the studio?
About?
I had to teach you how to ride a bicycle. Now I got to show you how to do
All right.
That was pretty funny, JD.
And you're the guy playing the sensitive dude?
Off the air. I'm not hurting his feelings. I went for a cheap
That was as disgusting.
laugh.
It's worse than anything I've ever
It's a
said.
cheap laugh.
I had to show you how to ride a bike. Now I got to show you how.
Laugh. Off the air.
At least we're not hypocrites.
I'm not a hypocrite.
Yes, you are. You're pulling the credit.
I'm just trying to not. I know when people are listening, you hurt their feelings.
What are we playing for?
What are we playing
actually,
for?
we have 4 people on the phone. What could they win?
They could win this Little Morphine Annie CD with Everett's band. They could get 12 months bronze level web hosting from BirdBiz.com. I have a $20 gift card from Nikita. Experience the 4-star food of Dallas, hottest basement restaurant going, and a pair of tickets to see George Clinton and the P-Funk Band at Deep Ellum Live October the 2nd.
What was the email that you sent to me about Gillies and Loverboy?
We're handled for that night if whoever wants to go.
Really?
On the 18th, right. The general manager that works there now used to work at Billy Bob, so I know this. I know the guy.
Did you call or he called here?
I called him.
Okay.
And buddy of mine is the house band, and it's going to be a cool place, they say.
I tell the sales department, just call them. Make that the white trash party.
Absolutely.
It's already set up. Loverboy's coming in. We don't have to do anything. We just bring the listeners and we go.
Maybe soon, if we can get Mike Reno to come in. It's a Saturday, so maybe have Mike Reno come in one day early and come on the air with us on Friday.
Yeah.
Record some songs.
Yeah. He might do that.
That'd be cool.
Okay. All right. Let's see. You got everything ready? O'Malley, you coming in here to play? Come on, let's go. All right. General stuff again, Eddie?
Absolutely.
Okay.
A little bit further back this time. There's some 60s in here.
Good. That helps me. All right. Everybody check their buzzers. O'Malley? JD? Everett? Mine? Okay, everything ready to go? All right, let the first one fly.
Russ.
The CCR, Bad Moon Rising.
Correct. Russ.
What is Paul McCartney and Wings, Uncle Admiral Hall? Somebody name it there, some ring the bell. Just let him in. Let him in.
Correct.
Isn't that a double title though? There was one that was like Admiral Halsey something something. Was that the double title one?
Yeah, they have a double title one. This was just Let 'Em In, but there's another one that you can play that come together.
Okay. All right.
Everett.
What is 38 special? Yeah, I like how you shut it off when I'm guessing. 38 special. Hold on loosely. Correct.
JD. What is 38 special? Hold on. Caught up in you. God, it's blank.
Yeah, if it was wrong when I said it, it'll be wrong if you said it.
Everett.
What is AC/DC for those about to rock?
Correct.
I never liked that one.
Nah.
Russ.
What is Let's Stay Together by Al Green?
Correct. Russ.
What is Andrew Gold, Lonely Boy?
Correct. Russ.
What is Bad Company? Can't Get Enough of Your Love?
Correct. JD.
What is Bob Welch, Sentimental Street?
Correct. Russ.
What is Bob Welch, Sentimental Lady?
Correct. Everett.
What is Bachman Turner Overdrive, Let It Ride?
Correct.
What is a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll by the Osmond Kids?
What?
Russ.
What is a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll by Donnie and Marie?
Correct.
The same thing.
It's not the Osmonds. Two of them.
Suck.
Russ.
What is Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road?
Correct.
You're the big blue.
What is Shannon by, is it Henry Gross?
Correct. Russ.
What is Popcorn by Hot Butter?
Correct. Russ.
What is Roller Coaster of Love by the Ohio Players?
Correct.
Also done by the Chili Peppers later.
Yep.
Dan.
What is Poison Every Rose Has Its Thorn?
Correct. Everett.
What is Alice in Chains? Dirt?
Incorrect. Dan.
What is Alice in Chains, I Am the Postman?
Incorrect. Russ.
What is Alice in Chains, Them Bones?
Correct.
From the Dirt disc.
Yes.
Russ.
What is Van Halen, Panama?
Correct.
What is Al Stewart, Time Passages?
Correct.
What is Cherish by the Association?
Correct.
You may want to hand me the Lysol because I just floated a...
It's over there behind you. Other side.
Yeah. I just pooted a tsunami.
I thought it was me.
You want this?
Yeah.
This one was disgusting. We need to break one more time before. We're right in the middle of this, aren't we?
Yeah, we're okay. I mean, it depends on, if you want to, we can.
Do we have a clump of spots at the end?
Yeah.
All right. We'll just do a quick break here. We'll come back and finish it because I know it's riveting radio. Not that I really care. All right. There's a bumper. We'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
How come you didn't mention that earlier?
It happened last night, and I thought everybody knew.
How was I going to know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you were here, but I mean, you were working out and stuff. So, I mean, I didn't even think about it. I just figured somebody said something. That was why I was trying to get out of here so fast last night.
Everybody else know about this?
Yes.
Not till 5 minutes ago.
Well, I was in the office when he got the call.
Eddie's kid wrecks the car, goes underwater. They have to kick out the windshield to get out of the car for him and his sister. And Eddie goes, hey, by the way, the cops listen. That's the way he told the story.
I know.
Is he all right?
Yeah, they didn't get a scratch. I mean, neither one of them.
How'd he wreck it?
You'd have to know the roads out by my house. They're just real windy. There's no guardrails, anything like that. And they had just redone one stretch of road, and it has a complete drop-off on one side that goes into a ditch. I mean, it's like a gully, not really a ditch.
Got it.
And he was just going a little too fast and didn't compensate for the rain. By the time he caught that he was not going to make the turn or the curve, he had already gone off into the ditch.
Did the car actually go underwater?
Yeah, it hit a culvert on the other side and then just sank. And it went a little bit over the dash. We went out today and took pictures of it just to see how bad it was. And you can see the water line inside the
Why did he kick out the windshield, the windows?
It was a side window, I think. It was just their electric windows, and once it was underwater, it was, so they just, that was the only way. And it was funny because we'd had a conversation a month ago. I said, always keep a nail in your car so you can knock the side window out. If it ever goes on, when are we ever going to go underwater? I'm just telling you what to do.
Why a nail?
Because you can put a nail in the center of the side window and just push it, and it'll shatter the window.
Push it how hard?
Not very hard at all. We used to break into cars that way.
Oh, God. We hit the delay? Tell me now.
On advice and counsel.
Yeah.
When you get locked out.
Yes. Prior to the expiration of the statute of limitations.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you get locked out of other people's cars. Jeez.
Sometimes they lock us out of their houses.
Well, Eddie used to repo cars.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, and then make things worse. You talking about the tow truck? Tow truck comes out to pull it out of the ditch, pulls the rear end out of the car.
Why'd the rear end come off?
The guy didn't know how to hook up the tow truck, so he just wrapped it around the bumper and just pulled the way the car's made. The bumper's like complete one section of the whole back.
Well, you never hook up to the bumper.
He yanked that puppy right off there, and then it's laying in the back seat now. We went to the wrecking yard to look at it today, and the guy's like going, yeah, the fella that pulled it out got hurt. And I'm like going,
I would care
why?
That
to me? Look at my car. And he goes, well, it's only going to cost you $300 to get it back. And I was going, I paid $1,000 for the car. I think you just bought one.
Wait a minute. Tow truck company's going to try and charge you to get the car?
Yeah, they towed it back. It was another mix-up story. They wanted $175 right then to take it to our house.
Okay.
Of course, Justin didn't have any kind of money.
Right.
So he towed it back to the lot, and now it's like every day that it sits there, and it's in my wife's name, she's not going to be back into town until Monday.
Okay.
So we can't get it till Monday, and they just keep adding up. And then he wasn't even for sure about that price. He thought it might go up from there. He had to get the rest of the report in.
Did you tell him he was going to have to pay for yanking the bumper off?
I talked to a couple of people about it, and it was one of those deals where it turns into a civil matter, and it's whether or not you want to spend the extra money to go to get $300 to replace a bumper.
Well, yeah, it's like how much effort do you want to put forth on a suit where the best you can hope for is something worth $1,000?
Is this a large tow truck company?
Not really. It's kind of a little independent one out close to where I live.
You want somebody from the show to call and talk to him?
Let me see what they say, because he's supposed to call me back. It was just, like I said, it was one of those deals. It's a bunch of rednecks.
Yes. Good.
We don't have any of those listening that could help.
Yeah. I didn't know about the nail thing, though.
Yeah, a nail or a pocket knife, anything, right in the center of the window, and you just push it. And that,
you know what? I saw one of those hammers at Target the other day, little bitty red one.
Right.
For knocking out windows and also cutting seat belts. You seen those?
No.
Like one side is, the actual part of the hammer, and on the back side where the claw would be, it's got a little thing where you would cut the seat belt if you ever got trapped in. Oh. That's funny because I almost picked one up.
Why wouldn't you release? Why would a seatbelt jam?
We don't know.
Oh, okay. I just know.
Just on the outside.
I understand why windows would, but.
Yeah, you'd be in a wreck and it could jam on you.
Okay.
All right. But Justin's all right?
Yeah, they're both okay. He was more afraid of what was going to happen after I got home, but.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his main concern. I got one phone call from him.
Did you say the cops wanted to call us on the air?
Yeah, the cop was out there. He's like, "Hey, can we call him on the air?" And Justin's going, "Oh, please no." He doesn't need to know any sooner.
Got it. All right, let's finish this. What's the score, by the way, John?
Right now, we're all tied up. Everett, myself, and Dan O'Malley with 0. You have 14.
That's the way we used to break into cars. God. Go ahead. Russ. I hit it. You did. What is Coben, 110 Soldier?
Correct.
Hang on a second. Let me see when my thing ain't working. All right. Theme from Billy Jack. Mm-hmm. All right. That thing's still rolling, Eddie. You ready?
Yep.
It is Hungry Heart by Bruce Springsteen.
Correct.
Russ.
What is Cher? Was something lady. Dark Lady.
Correct.
The fortune queen of New.
Thank you.
She packed my bags last night. Pre-flight.
JD.
Was Elton John Rocket Man?
Correct.
0 hour.
I miss Trey.
Yes.
Russ. What are the Turtles? Happy Together.
Correct.
Russ. What is Herman's Hermits? Mrs. Brown?
Stop. Stop.
You have a lovely daughter.
Your son's not bad
either. Mama, let's order pizza so we can have a three-way.
Children eat free.
Whatever.
Children eat free.
Just not gonna stop.
Okay. I should get the wet naps for later. Reminds me of cream of wheat, the way it pulls up in your belly button.
Just stop. Can you just stop?
I cannot.
That's clear.
All right. Okay. How many tree cuts are left?
I can't see them.
It says 26.
3.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we're almost done.
In the shape of something wild. Stranger, dressed in black, she's a hungry child.
What is Hot Child in the City by Nick Gilder?
Correct.
What is Patrick Hernandez, Born to Be Alive?
Correct.
Russ. What is Thomas Dolby, Blinded Me with Science?
Correct. That's the last one.
Russ. What is Tony Orlando and Dawn, Knock 3 Times?
Correct.
Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing alone every night while I live right above you. I can hear your music play.
Sorry. Go ahead, just tell us.
Round score, Dan had 0, Ian had 1, you had 21.
I'm very sad for you. I'll realize. Hold on a second.
Darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Gotta be a mama joking in some place. Really, did I?
If the answer is no, oh my sweetness.
I can't think of one. All right, let's see. I was playing for Ron, so tell Ron what he's won.
He's got 12 months of bronze level web hosting service from BurtBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3, The Russ Martin Show. $20 gift certificate to Nikita. Experience the 4-star foods of Dallas. And a pair of tickets to see George Clinton and P-Funk at Deep Ellum live October the 2nd for Texas Tickets.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
What now?
I don't know. And he just lit up again. Hang on. Let me try again. Let me see if I can talk to it. What is it? Was it the pizza thing? No?
I can't say it.
You can't say it on the air? You know what he's saying?
I can't tell.
It's something bumping together.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, what's bumping together?
Well.
Oh. Damn.
Come on, let's go out with the Trey song.
Sure. After today, what more damage could be done?
What, you think this will keep him from coming back if I decide I'm over this?
Absolutely.
Why?
Why would he? How could he?
Why couldn't he?
Self-respect. Don't, Eddie.
All right, I won't do the song one more time then.
Now, don't. I don't want that. Do the song. Do it.
I've already done it 2 or 3 times.
Do it. I beg you. Because if you don't, I'm going to get emails all weekend long.
I don't have the...
Sorry, been done.
Which one you want? This one or the... Well, you threw away the other one.
Oh.
You want it? Go ahead and find it. Let me see.
I think that's it.
Which one do you want? My Love Grows or I Fix My Big Mistake?
Fix My Big Mistake is more gentle and kind. No references to...
Don't set me up like that.
I'm sorry. I mean the other way around. The other one is...
I'll decide while you're doing the plug.
Good plan.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. Food today provided by our good friends at NYPD, New York Pizza and Deli in Euless, 157 south of 183. Thanks, Randy. Also, I'll see you guys tonight at the Secret Bar and Sports Pub. I'll be there 10 to midnight. The party goes on all night long. Kitchen's open till 2, no cover, and I'll have trips for Southwest Airlines tickets. See you tonight at the Secret Bar, Sports and Sports Pub. All right, for more information about the Russ Martin Show, email us individually. Go to russmartin.com to get answers to any questions you may ever have about the Russ Martin Show. Go to russmartin.info. To instant email us only during the show at studio@russmartin.com. Other sites are johndavidryan.com, eddieBoyd.com, TreyTrenholm.com, DanTassos.com, and GailLightfoot.com. For law issues, contact Everett Newton, like slander and libel, those type things, at DallasAttorney.com. Call him at 214-823-LAWS. That's the workout equipment and training provided by LarryNorth.com. Play It Again Sports in Flower Mound, Fitness.com, DietGourmet.com, and Fitness in Motion in South Lake. Everything else is at Live1053.com. Oh, AlanFit.com also. He was on today.
Yeah. What is it, Robert?
One of these days, Eddie's actually going to lose consciousness doing that.
Yeah, after I'm yakking today, I can see that happening. Yeah, it's escalating. It does seem to be good. Thanks, Robert.
Great week, guys.
All right. I won't do either one.
Go ahead.
I'll just let it go.
I don't want you not to sing it because of me.
I've already done both songs 3 or 4 times. I think I've worn them out.
I don't think so. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what they're laughing at.
I don't know either.
I didn't say anything.
I quit figuring this out.
What are you laughing at?
It's worn out.
You mean like a mama?
All right. It's been a great kickoff to the fall book, hasn't it?
Only for us.
Yeah.
Anybody were to ask us about the ratings, we'd be number one. Screw it. We'll print that. Well, maybe I'll do it Monday.
All right.
See you guys next week.
Have a good weekend.